Everyone says they want to change the world.
But not everyone will.
We are not everyone. Everyone says they want to change the world.
But not everyone will.
We are not everyone.
This is Randy.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. The Golden Buffalo Casino is your winning destination for great food and more ways to win, more often. Our youth, our future. We at the Golden Buffalo Casino say thanks for all you do.
Join the team and take on your legacy. Since 1862, the South Dakota Army National Guard has been ready to defend our freedom and our way of life. When our nation calls, we are there to help our friends, neighbors, and communities in the event of forest fires, floods, tornadoes, and severe winter storms right here in South Dakota. Now we want you to write the next chapter in our rich history of the South Dakota Army National Guard. Visit their Facebook and Instagram pages or nationalguard.com/SD.
The Pierre Fire Department has a strong and proud history of volunteering for our community since 1881. We have some great men and women who are serving our community, and we are always looking for more quality volunteers. No experience is necessary. as we provide training locally. If you are looking for the next adventure and an opportunity to serve your community, volunteer today. It's as easy as calling 605-773-7401 to get started.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Signage brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
Scott Darnell with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
We hope you are all
DRG Media Group.
Pierre Governor Volleyball on River 92.7 is brought to you by
BankWest, Lynn's Dakota Mark, Fisher Rounds and Associates, First Dakota National Bank, the May Adam Law Firm, and the Corner Station and the Crossing.
Governor Volleyball is brought to you by
Beck Motors, Dakota Storm Roofing, Dairy Queen, Live Ticket, Overhead Door, Renke Gray Wealth Management, Avera Orthopedics, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota.
And Governor Volleyball is brought to you in part by Oahe Federal Credit Union, TMA, Aventera, Kathy Sun and Shine Properties, Gators Pizza, Pasta and Subs, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Bauman Lumber, Lariat Lanes, Wagner Auto, the Brittany Schiffelbein Agency, and Ferding Electric. These special in-game sponsors bring you Governor Volleyball.
Becky Potts of State Farm Insurance, the Hughes County Sheriff's Department, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Central Dakota Eye Care, Envirotech, The South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, Comtech, Coca-Cola Bottling, Leidman Associates, Ameriprise Financial, Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, Hermanson Endodontics, Cowboy Country Stores, and Gales Gas Service.
Now, Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Hey, thank you very much, and a very good Thursday evening, everybody. Another night of high school volleyball coming your way as we follow the Pierre Governors, the road warriors that they are, once again on the road to the Huron Arena. Welcome to our coverage of Governor Volleyball on the air tonight. Governors taking on the Huron Tigers, and when these two teams get together, it's usually quite interesting and very entertaining as well. Always a good place to come and watch a volleyball match, although Huron of late, in the last handful of years, has had the upper hand. So we'll see how things go tonight. Of course, the Governors this year playing a little bit better than what Huron may be so far. Pierre at 10-3 off of a 3-set win at Aberdeen Central on Tuesday night, coming into Huron. Huron coming off a 3-set sweep as well. They defeated Watertown on Tuesday night as they up their record to 8-6. The Governors, as mentioned, 10-3 on the season. So we'll see if Pierre can come away with a victory here tonight as they continue to play well. We'll talk with head coach Tiffany Stoser about her keys to success, about how the Governors are faring, coming off of a 2-match slide on Thursday and Saturday last week, and again coming up with a pretty good victory at Aberdeen Central. But they'll be looking for another one here. Playing Huron twice this season, in fact twice in the next 2 weeks. Tonight is the first time, and the Governors will have 2 matches in between. Huron will have 2 matches after this one and before they come back and meet each other in Pierre 12 days from now. So we've got plenty to talk about. We'll do that coming up in our Becky Pottsville State Farm pregame show. Right now, the sophomore game has just finished the second set, and just like the JV match, the sophomore match is going to 3 sets. Huron won the JV 18-16 in that third set, so we'll see who wins the sophomore match, and of course the varsity still to come. Our Pottsville State Farm pregame show is on the way. We'll begin that in 3 minutes. We'll take a look around the state of South Dakota in Class AA volleyball. We'll have coaches' comments, keys to success, of course, and the starting lineups, and a whole lot more. Plenty of time to discuss a few things coming up in our pregame show. And again, sponsored by the Becky Pottsville State Farm pregame show. We'll hear from them, and we're back in 3 minutes to historic Huron Arena. Governor Volleyball is on River 92.7 tonight. Your official voice for the Governors, and online with a live stream with the help of Live Ticket at drgnews.com.
Every team knows that the 2-point play can be a winning move. And that's why the team at Pottsville State Farm Insurance are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. Just another way they're here to help life go right. Call Pottsville State Farm Insurance at 224-4173 today.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Good luck to the Pierre Governor soccer teams as they enter the playoffs. From everyone at Beck Motor Company in Pierre, whether you're in need of a new or used vehicle, service or body work, parts or detail work done, we are here for you. We're proud to support our area communities for the last 52 years. Congratulations on your achievements and good luck. Beck-Motors.com.
Every day, we're making a great deal better.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News App, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News App, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Hi, everyone. This is Brian Oakland, the voice of the Pierre Governors on River 92.7. You know, the men and women at the Hughes County Sheriff's Office know a great team when they see one. Long hours, hard work, determination. The Govs have it, and we're proud to support them. If you want to know more about our 361 team and how you can be a part of it, log on at hughescounty.org and click on the Sheriff's tab. The Hughes County Sheriff's Office says, "Go Govs!"
Welcome back to the Huron Arena, and welcome up to the high up crow's nest, which is the Hughes County Sheriff's Office broadcast booth. That's where we'll originate our coverage of Governor Volleyball tonight. Our thanks to the Hughes County Sheriff's Department, not only for presenting us, building us, and maybe giving us, in a matter of speaking, a place to sit and call volleyball from, but we certainly salute them for all they do and all first responders for everything they do. It's the Hughes County Sheriff's Office broadcast booth where we will bring you Governor Volleyball from tonight here in the Huron Arena. Let's begin our pregame show, taking a look around the state of South Dakota as we come into another weekend on the way. Of course, the Governors are in a 3-week stretch where they're playing every Tuesday and Thursday nights. Of course, last week out at Rapid City and then to Sioux Falls on Tuesday and Thursday, and this week in Aberdeen on Tuesday, at Huron on Thursday. Next week, they actually get a home game against the Harrisburg Tigers on Tuesday night, but then back on the road for a long road trip on a Thursday night, school night, and that will take them to Yankton 1 week from tonight. So, again, we call them the Road Warriors. It seems like the Governors have been on the road quite a lot this season so far. So here we are once again in Huron. Coming into this night's action, in fact, let's take a look at the action from Thursday night. There was plenty of it in Class AA, including the Governors and their straight set sweep at Aberdeen Central, 25-17, 25-20, 25-22. A lot of back and forth in that, but the Governors were able to get the upper hand and able to finish some matches. As we mentioned, Huron had a 3-set win as well. Straight sets over Watertown, 25-19, 28-26. And 25-19. Other action in the ESD, Yankton, who we'll see, as we mentioned, a week from tonight, has been playing better volleyball of late. In fact, they get a 5-set win over Mitchell, 15-11 in that 5th set. Last week, Governors were at O'Gorman. They played without Bergen Riley, and, well, they've got her back, and they defeated Brandon Valley in 3 sets, 3-0. That was 25-12. 25-21, and 25-22. Straight set wins in Sioux Falls as well. Tuesday night for Sioux Falls, Washington over Lincoln, and Roosevelt got a straight set win over Jefferson as well. Out west, Sturgis beat Spearfish in 4 sets. So the standings right now coming into this match tonight, in tonight's action, there's only 2 matches, Pierre at Huron and Mitchell playing at Sioux Falls Roosevelt in all of Class AA. But Washington, who got that win Tuesday night, now 11-0, still unbeaten. Haven't played O'Gorman yet. They'll do that one time coming up a little bit later on this season yet. O'Gorman now 13-2 in the 2 spot. Harrisburg, who did not play on Tuesday, and that will be the Governor's next opponent on next Tuesday at Riggs High Gym. They're the 3 seed right now with an 11-4 mark. Pierre is in the 4 spot at 10-3. Followed by Sioux Falls Lincoln, who is 11-5, and then Brandon Valley, now 12-7, still in the 6th seed. But here comes Roosevelt, and it just seems like they're winning an awful lot lately. Sioux Falls Roosevelt is 10-7 on the season. They're the 7th seed. Mitchell drops to 9-6 off of their loss Tuesday night to Yankton. They're the 8th seed. And behind them, their rivals, the Huron Tigers, who we'll see tonight. 8-6 are the Tigers. The current 9 seed would go to Mitchell if the postseason were to begin tonight. Aberdeen Central, off of their loss against the Governors, falls to 5-8. They're the 10 seed. Rapid City Stevens at 7-7. Watertown is 5-9 in at number 12. Yankton now 6-10, despite even with the win over Mitchell the other night. They're the 13 seed. Sioux Falls Jefferson 3-8. Douglas is 5-9. Brookings is the 16 seed. Their record 4-10 with Sturgis. Rapid City Central and Spearfish, numbers 17 and 18 and 19. They're on the outside looking in if the postseason were to begin tonight. Of course, we still have a lot of volleyball to go to get there, but if the postseason did begin tonight, the number 4 seed Pierre Governors would host the number 13 seed Yankton Gazelles. And again, we'll get that look at that matchup, which could be a possibility, I guess, 1 week from tonight down in Yankton. So again, Pierre at Huron tonight, Mitchell playing non-conference at Sioux Falls Roosevelt, and those are the only 2 matches going on this evening. In fact, this is the only volleyball match we have on DRG Media Group stations tonight as well. There is volleyball tomorrow and a lot of East versus West action. Sturgis will be playing at Brookings, and they'll, in addition to playing against the Bobcats, they'll also play against Brandon Valley, so a couple of matches there. But up in Watertown tomorrow, there will be 3 teams who will all converge in Watertown. More of that same type of action in Watertown as Rapid City Stevens and Sturgis join the mix, taking on Watertown, Harrisburg, and Yankton. Meanwhile, Brookings will host Rapid City Central, Douglas, and Spearfish in some Saturday action. There are teams that are going to Fargo to play in a Shields tournament on Saturday. That'll be Aberdeen Central and Sioux Falls Jefferson, and there will be a fun match in Sioux Falls as well, as O'Gorman hosts Sioux Falls Christian. Sioux Falls Christian, year after year, pretty much the best team in Class A. Of course, O'Gorman has been that, would hold that description in Class AA, so that'll be a great match coming up on Saturday. Still have more to talk about here as we've got the time for it, so let's take a look at next week's schedule here. The Governors have a couple of matches on the way Tuesday and Thursday, as mentioned, hosting Harrisburg. The next Governor home match will be against Harrisburg Tuesday night. Then they go to Yankton on Thursday. Huron will host Sioux Falls Roosevelt in their next contest coming up after tonight. That'll be on Tuesday next week. Then they go to Sioux Falls to the all-new Jefferson High School. Other matches slated for Tuesday include Brookings at Sioux Falls, Washington, Mitchell hosting Sioux Falls Jefferson, Watertown at Lincoln, and then out west, Rapid City Stevens goes to Douglas, and Spearfish will play host to Class A's Belle Fourche out of the Black Hills Conference. Thursday next week, in addition to Pierre at Yankton, Huron at Jefferson, it'll be Aberdeen going to Harrisburg, Sioux Falls Lincoln at Brookings, and then Sturgis hosting Lee Deadwood, and Douglas playing host to Hot Springs with more West River Conference action going on there. And then again, after those 2 matches next week for both Pierre and Huron, they'll meet again at Riggs High Gym a couple of Tuesdays from tonight, October 19th, when the Governors host the Huron Tigers. So a lot of volleyball still to come, and these 2 teams just going to start getting acquainted tonight. They'll know each other pretty well by the later part of October. The Tigers and the Governors right now a 10-8 Huron lead in the third set, playing to 15. Now 10-9 Huron leading as they get a miss hit going long. We've got a lot of volleyball still to come. What'll it be? We'll find out from the head coach, Tiffany Stoser. Actually didn't get a conversation today with head coach Josh Lean of the Huron Tigers. My conversation with Coach Stoser went a little bit longer than normal. We tend to be quite chatty sometimes after our interviews, and that's kind of what happened. I never got caught up with Coach Lean, so apologize for no interview with the home head coach here today, but we'll talk with him when the Tigers come to Pierre in a couple of weeks. So our keys to success and coaches' comments are coming up after a 3-minute break. We've got more of the Becky Pottsville State Farm pregame show on the way. Before we send you off, we remind you on behalf of the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, who celebrates being a part of a team, they tell us, buckle up every trip, every time from the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. 3 minutes, and the coach coming up next. This is Governor Volleyball on your official voice of the Govs, River 92.7, live streaming at drgnews.com.
Hey DQ fans, there's a new treat in town this fall, the Reese's Pieces Cookie Dough Blizzard Treat. It's a match made in flavor heaven with Reese's Pieces, chocolate chip cookie dough, and peanut butter topping all mixed in world-famous soft serve. You heard that right, Reese's Pieces and cookie dough. So introduce your taste buds to these sweet soulmates and grab the Reese's Pieces Cookie Dough Blizzard Treat today only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
There's one place to watch Pierre Governors sports online, and that's liveticket.tv. Go Govs Live is where you can find Pierre Governors sports online. And the folks at Live Ticket thank all of the sponsors that help make sure this all brought to you for free. And if you'd like to sponsor Pierre Governors sports, just call Live Ticket at 833-605-LIVE. That's 833-605-LIVE. Pierre Governors sports. Watch them online with Live Tickets. Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The Garage Doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Finances, retirement, and investments can all be confusing. Even though we have access to an infinite amount of information, often there is a disconnect between what we should do and what we are actually doing. That's why at Ranky Gray Wealth Management, our team has devoted over 35 years to bringing clear advice about reaching financial independence. The information you need and how to apply it is as simple as calling Scott and I at 224-5959 or visit rankygray.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial Member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
At Avera Health Plans, health insurance is more than just coverage. It's about making connections. We connect you with quality health care so you're covered when you need it, to health coaches and nurses who help meet your health goals, and to a quality network of providers, specialists, and 24/7 virtual care. Our focus is on your everyday well-being. Wherever you are along the journey, choose our health plan with connections. Visit averahealthplans.com.
Push it, pull it, drag it, haul it, tow it. Just get your trade to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. Right now, your trade is worth at least $2,500. If it's got a VIN number and on 4 wheels, we'll give you $2,500 for it when you trade it in at Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. Don't wait. This special won't last long. Get $2,500 when you trade yours in at Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota, 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit gatewayfordtoyota.com. Minute one, $2,500 trade per deal. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Time for the keys to success. And Tiffany Stoster, the Governor head coach here in Huron. Another road trip coach, but another familiar opponent. First time out of 2 times we'll see the Huron Tigers. But let's go back to Tuesday night and the win at Aberdeen Central. Kind of reeling a little bit, a 4-set loss a couple of times over coming into that match. And, you know, just looking for the girls to bounce back and respond. And I think a job well done in that regard.
Yeah, I think our girls did a nice job coming back after a couple set loss. We had to go back out on the road, and to beat Aberdeen in 3 sets is an accomplishment. They're some of the people from Aberdeen had said that was the best they had played, and so that's nice to know. I thought that we still had quite a bit of areas for improvement. I didn't think that was the best we played, but we did good enough, and they certainly didn't make it easy.
We even heard from Coach Bendenagel after that match saying that was the best they played in quite a while. So, I mean, to be, and again, we look at how clean that match was. We talked about it, and both teams played well, and those are the kinds of matches you really want. You might get another one here tonight in Huron.
Yeah, I sure hope so. When we can minimize our errors, things start clicking, and hitters get more confident, when they're putting good balls away. So, this is a hard gym. I've said it a couple times. I always think this is a tough gym to serve in, and the depth perception, it's hard to explain over the radio, but from our side, the net blends in with a black wall, and all you see is the white tape on top and the white tape on bottom, and it makes it tough to serve. So I'm hoping the girls have some muscle memory by this point in the season, and that we're able to execute fine.
Well, and this gym just seems like there's a lot more extra room on both ends of the court, in addition to the length of the basketball court. But so the dimensions are different, but still kind of a fun place to play. Certainly the history is here. But let's just talk about this Huron team. Over the years, a team that's never been real big, but they've always set the ball well, and they always hit hard as anybody.
Yeah, they're the most disciplined team, in the state, and they just have been across the board. They don't have anybody tall, and again, tonight, you're not going to see any height on their side of the net. We might even have a little advantage on that. I'm not sure. It's probably pretty close, but they jump as high as anybody else. They're in position every single time. Their blocks are just as effective because they're that disciplined of a team, and so they're always tough, and they make coming to Huron miserable for most opponents, and I'm expecting no less from them tonight.
You look at some of their scores. I know you've watched them quite a bit, but this is a team that over the course of the season has maybe underperformed against some teams that you think that they should be handling fairly easily, and that hasn't been the case. But then they come up and play very well. They got a 5-set win over Sioux Falls Lincoln, for example, and they've really played well at times. You just don't know sometimes which team's going to show up.
Yeah, and what I'm noticing, I've watched several of their matches, that they kind of play at the level of the team they're playing. I mean, they play extremely well. They played great against Lincoln. They never quit fighting. And then I watch them play teams, that maybe aren't quite as tough, and they have close matches with them too. And so it's hard to gauge what's coming. They just seem to match level of play from their opponent. They always have close sets, no matter who they're playing, and we're expecting that to happen again tonight.
A lot of familiar names on the roster, so they have the experience, even though they are playing under a new head coach this year. I don't know how much is similar from Coach Buddenhagen's tenure here, but still going to be, just another Pierre Huron backyard brawl, really.
Yeah, I don't think a lot has changed. Of course, he was the assistant coach for several years under Shelley, and not to say he hasn't changed any style at all, but what was working should continue probably. And Shelley had good things going, and I'm certain that he's probably keeping some of the same drills and discipline play that we've seen every single year. And so I'm expecting no less from Huron tonight.
Well, I gave you kind of a starter to the keys to success on Tuesday night, saying quick start. I'd sure like to see that again tonight.
We have to have a quick start tonight. It'd be great to come out, and score the first 4 or 5 on them. That'd be a huge advantage for us. We've been playing all week, games to 10, games to 15, games to 20, and just try to win those 5-point increments, and then you find yourself at 25. And so that's the goal tonight. Just short spurts and try to continue winning at all those mile markers and see if we can come out on top.
There's another thing about that match in Aberdeen the other night, that when you had leads, they came back, and you guys had to persevere, and you were able to do that, and I think that's something you'll have to see even more of tonight.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that even more tonight. There were certainly times where we felt very comfortable in Aberdeen, and that was nice. We'd have pretty decent leads, and they would start to come back, but I think they always felt that they could chip away at it and come back out on top. Tonight we're going to have less comfort. We're not going to be able to let teams go or let Huron go on 4 and 5 point runs. We're going to have to continue point after point. So every point matters tonight. So we're hoping for aggressive play and minimal errors.
All right, looking forward to it, Coach. Go get them, all right?
Thanks, Brian.
There's Tiffany Stoster, the head coach of the Pierre Governors, as she'll bring her team in with a 10-3 mark against the Huron Tigers tonight. Coach's comments and keys to success are brought to you by the folks at Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. We'll hear from them momentarily, but you may or may not know Tiffany Stoster, the head coach of, or the daughter of legendary head coach Dave Tate from Stanley County, and good to just go look at the picture of Coach Tate in the Huron High School Hall of Fame, a 1973 graduate, and the old picture from the 2008 Hall of Fame induction is here. And I don't know if that kind of makes Coach Stoster feel a little bit nervous tonight. She's feeling a little bit something with this match coming up. So kind of a neat full circle moment there for head coach Tiffany Stoster here in the Huron Arena. Coach's comments, keys to success. They're sponsored by Central Dakota Eye Care. We'll hear from them, and we'll pause for 3 minutes, and we'll come back, talk a little bit about the Huron Tigers, what we expect from them. We'll continue keys to success, but a 3-minute break as you're listening to an extended Becky Potts of a State Farm pregame show. Pierre Governor Volleyball and River 92.7 and DRGnews.com.
The key to success starts with vision. Hi, this is Dr. Nick Marceau of Central Dakota Eye Care. Yearly comprehensive eye exams are key in detecting eye conditions before symptoms appear. Call us today at 224-6128 to schedule an appointment. New patients always welcome. The staff at Central Dakota Eye Care is proud of our area youth and support their high school activities. Best of luck in today's game. Central Dakota Eye Care, 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Better vision for a great life.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Call the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, with offices in Pierre, Oneida, and Gettysburg.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Lynn's Dakota Mart Sporting Goods in the lower level of the store is the place hunters and fishermen have chosen for years. The knowledgeable staff can help you with hunting and fishing gear, bait, and the latest info. Plus, they carry a full line of name brand clothing and footwear like Columbia, Outdoor Research, and Adidas. You can grab your grocery items, ice, pastries, and don't forget the Caribou Coffee Station. Head to the one place outdoorsmen have gone for years, the Sporting Goods Department at Lynn's Dakota Mart, conveniently located in downtown Pierre.
This Governor's Sports Moment is brought to you by the independent insurance team at Fisher Rounds and Associates in Pierre. Zach Hansen is one of the best ever to play boys basketball in the capital city. He was a 4-time All-ESD, 3-time All-State selection. In his junior and senior years, Hansen was named South Dakota's Gatorade Player of the Year. In his senior year, 2013, he was South Dakota's Mr. Basketball and helped Pierre to a sports state championship. Then, Hansen played 4 years at Creighton, twice in the NCAA tournament, once in the NIT. Zach Hansen, one of Pierre's finest. This Governor's Sports Moment presented by Fisher Rounds and Associates in Pierre.
This fall, sip on a warm, soothing apple cider and bathe in the radiance of the changing colors before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for fall sports. Stop for goal line stands, holler for a game-winning ace, and go berserk for a chip in from the rough. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
Back at the Huron Arena, we're driven by the Office of Highway Safety, who reminds us to buckle up, be safe, and drive smart. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on your official voice of the Governors. River 92.7, KGFX FM in Pierre, a member of DRG Media Group, online too at drgnews.com, where we are live streaming with the help of Live Ticket. Caleb Brozick is here once again to run camera and video production, and you get a good look at this one from high up above the court at the historic Huron Arena. Live Ticket and drgnews.com. Continuing keys to success. Again, no conversation today with Joshua Lean, the head coach of the Huron Tigers. If that name is familiar to you and you're a volleyball fan, of course, you probably remember 2007 when the Governors had an undefeated team going into the state championship match, and Coach Lean was then the coach of Rapid City Stevens. Governors won 2 sets early on. Stevens came back, took the third and the fourth, and then they beat the Governors, I think, 15-13 in that 5th set. So a major come-from-behind victory for Rapid City Stevens, and a dream that didn't quite reach its full finish for the Governors way back 14 years ago now, but Coach Lean still very much a part of South Dakota volleyball. As we mentioned, he has been here in the Huron system for a while and now takes over for another coaching legend in Shelley Buddenhagen, who we certainly wish good things for. She was always great to talk to and certainly had as we lead into keys to success from the Huron Tigers standpoint, what Coach Buddenhagen always seemed to have is teams similar to what they have this year. Smaller teams, but man, somehow they get up and they can leap and they can hammer at the net and they play a lot of good defense and they've had good setters all throughout as well. And I think that's one thing that Coach Lean still has here. Not a lot of 6-foot height. In fact, nobody more than 5'10" on the Huron roster. But when they are playing and when they are on, they are very difficult to beat. And I think that's the task that's coming up here for the Governors this evening. So again, looking at the names, we mentioned with Coach Stoster, Huron's got experience. They know what they're doing out here. And they have had their ups and downs, and another thing we mentioned was that maybe we don't quite know which Huron team will show up. Is it going to be the team that struggles with teams like Yankton, who comes in with a record of 6-10? Yankton has a win over Huron this year, and granted, that was early in the year. Huron certainly getting better as they go along, or is it going to be the team that defeats a team like Sioux Falls Lincoln here last week that went to 5 sets and Huron coming out on top? They certainly handled Watertown in 3 sets. Did struggle a little bit in a 28-26 win on that Tuesday night match, but still Huron still one of those teams that just gives a lot of people fits, and I think that's what they thrive on as well. They still have good talent all around in the full rotation, but they're going to have to try to get the Governors out of system, get them on their heels, and I think another thing that Huron is very adept at doing is if you've got a lead on this team, you better stay aggressive because they will get some momentum. They've always had a good ability to gain momentum and then just keep hammering ball the shots right at you, and if you're not handling it, if you get yourself doubting yourselves a little bit, then you're going to have some problems against this Huron squad. So I think that's keys to success as we look at this from the Huron Tigers standpoint, even though we didn't get a chance to talk with Coach Lean tonight. Well, we mentioned we'll catch up with him when the Tigers come to Riggs High Gym in 12 days on October 19th. Keys to Success, once again, sponsored by Central Dakota Eye Care in Pierre. Got time for another 3-minute break, and we'll cover the starting lineups coming up. Our Becky Pottseba State Farm pregame show continues with the Envirotech starters. When we return, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
May Adam Law Firm of Pierre offers superior legal representation. Clients can be assured their legal matter will be handled with expertise and the utmost professionalism. May Adam Law Firm's skilled South Dakota lawyers can take care of your family law, estate planning, real estate law, or personal injury. May Adam Law Firm is able to help you plan and prepare to make matters easy now and into the future, too. Call 224-8803. May Adam Law Firm of Pierre, since 1881.
10 cents off per gallon. 10 cents off per gallon at the corner station in Pierre. Every time you pay with cash or check, you receive 10 cents off the posted price of gas for your vehicle. Save more by going inside. The corner station and shopping specials on beverages and snacks. Purchase 8 gallons of gas and earn discounts on car washes. Helping you save. The corner station, just above the train bridge in Pierre.
Are you into discovering new beers? The Crossing Casino in Pierre features tap beers from brewers across South Dakota. Use your Untapped app. That's UNTAPPD app. And learn more about locally brewed beers. Check out the beers they currently have on tap and ask about the Crossing Casino's weekly specials. Join your friends at the Crossing Casino. A relaxed atmosphere, flavorful beers, and plenty of friendly faces. The Crossing Casino is next to the corner station in Pierre. Oahe Federal Credit Union brings Deuce's Wild Dueling Pianos to town as part of their 66th anniversary celebration. It's all happening Saturday, October 23rd at Pierre's Ramcota Conference Center. Showtime is 7:30. Tickets are just $25 for a single or a table for $200. Plus, $10 from each ticket purchase goes to the Pierre Outdoor Pool Project. Get your tickets now at Oahe Federal Credit Union, 221 East Pleasant.
Oahe Credit Union.
Top of the morning, TMA. This John may help you.
At TMA, top-notch service begins the moment you call for an appointment. John at TMA believes in customer service and quality work. When you need tires repaired or replaced, TMA is the place to go. Just remember, if it's round, rubber, and rolls, it's at TMA. You can count on TMA for all of your automotive needs, from tires to mufflers to all automotive repairs. Call TMA at 224-6167, and your service begins with...
Top of the morning, TMA. This John may help you.
Taking care, touching lives. Avantera Pier has an opportunity for one full-time LPN or RN. Be a part of a family-oriented team environment with an aggressive pay plan and excellent benefits package available. Avantera Pier is a new company under new ownership in Pierre. Apply today at Avantera Pier, 950 East Park Street, or call 224-8628 for more information. Apply online at legacyhc.com or Indeed. Avantera Pier is an equal opportunity employer.
Health, happiness, and home. Hi, this is Tara Sunshine of Kathy Sunshine Properties. Our team at Kathy Sunshine Properties has extensive training in the real estate field plus years of experience. It is my goal to provide you with superior service at all times.
When you want to sell your home, call my mom. She loves houses.
Contact me, Tara Sunshine, at taradee@midconetwork.com or 224-5588. I look forward to working with you.
Back in Huron, Brian Oakland ready to go with play-by-play. Still to come in about 5 minutes or so as the Tigers are still in their pregame warm-ups. Governors just coming back out of the locker room after they've already had their time on the court. It's Pierre 10-3 against the Huron Tigers, who are 8-6. The Governors currently number 4 seed in the SODAC 16 rankings. Huron coming in at number 9, but certainly going to be a difficult one. We're quite certain of that for the Governors. Let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight. Starters in our broadcast sponsored by the folks at Envirotech in Pierre, and we'll meet the Huron Tigers first and foremost. Starting at a setter is Hampton Hines, the sophomore. She's at 5'7", setting up for hitters who will include Bryn Gose, a 5'9" junior, hitting on the outside. Heaven Gainey is at 5'6" and a junior also on the outside. Emily Dale hits in the middle, probably one to watch, a 5'10" senior for the Tigers. Reese Roselle is an outside hitter, plays all around through the back row to a 5'6" senior. And Carson Kaufman, another middle hitter, 5'9" and a junior. So Kaufman, Roselle, Dale, Gainey, Gose, and Hines are the starting rotation for the Tigers. Their libero is Bryn Huber. She is a 5'3" junior and has been playing better as the season's been going along as well. Other names we might see, folks on the floor tonight will include Olivia Rink, a defensive specialist, a 5'5" junior. Perhaps Peyton Schuchart, a 5'9" senior. Addison Moore, maybe a freshman at 5'4" in the back row. Isabel Elwines, a 5'8" junior hitter as well, among others for the Huron Tigers, who, again, 8-6 on the season. They're 3-3 in the ESD standings right now. Their head coach is Josh Lean, assisted by Tyann Ulmer, the former Tyann Buddenhagen, Lizzie Kotz, and Brittany Bergquist. Starting lineups for the Huron Tigers, sponsored by Envirotech and Pierre. Let's hear from them, and we'll give you the Governor starters when we return with more Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Envirotech makes life a little bit simpler. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is handed to you, Envirotech has you covered. One call is all it takes to have easy setup, easy pickup, and easy payment. Call Envirotech at 224-4804 or use their website to pay your bill online at envirotechwaste.com and use their mobile app Waste Connect, or check their website, or even get a robocall for collection schedule changes due to weather or holidays. Envirotech has you covered.
Starting lineups for the Governors tonight, same as pretty much what it's been all season long. Remy Price, the defensive specialist, outside hitter, the junior, playing all around, as is Elise Christofferson, the sophomore setter. She is not playing all around, doesn't play through the front row. Of course, she is subbed in by Jenna Bush, the 6'2 senior, when she comes in up front as well. Lily Sanchez, the junior, the setter, and also right side specialist on the hitting end of things. Reese Terwilliger, the sophomore, has to have a big night in the middle. So does McKenna Schleckaway, the junior, and of course Avery Kaiser, who was a hot hitter Tuesday night at Aberdeen Central. She'll need some more good things coming up here this evening as well. Price, Sanchez, Schleckaway, Christofferson, Kaiser, Bush, and Terwilliger in the rotation for the Governor, with Addison Cumbo, the senior libero, in the back row. She'll have another, hopefully have another good game coming up as she did in Aberdeen on Tuesday night as well. The 10-3 Governors, 3-1 against ESD competition so far this season. Their head coach is Tiffany Stoser. Assistants Alexis Terwilliger, Brianna Kusler, and Chloe Kaiser. Our starting lineups brought to you by Envirotech in Pierre. Starting lineups for the game officials are Law on the Court. They're sponsored by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office and their Consumer Protection Division. They're licensed by the South Dakota High School Activities Association to officiate high school volleyball. And as always, thanks to our game officials for doing a thankless job officiating high school volleyball. Tonight's game officials are Eric Gerlach and Brian Rook at the net, and manning the corners are Carissa Schroeder and Dean Duxbury. Our game officials, the Law on the Court, sponsored by the Attorney General's Office of the State of South Dakota. Eric Gerlach and Brian Rook, Carissa Schroeder, and Dean Duxbury. The Law on the Court. That'll do it for our Becky Potts of a State Farm pregame show. They'll still do starting lineups on the floor. We'll have a chance to give you some more information coming up in the pregame after this 3-minute timeout, though. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, your official home of the Governors, River 92.7, online with a live stream courtesy of Live Ticket at drgnews.com.
You've received a call or text message indicating there's a problem with your cell phone, your taxes, your Medicare benefits, or your utilities, and the only way to get it cleared up is to either put funds on a gift card or send cash. All of these are scams designed to obtain your hard-earned funds. Contact the Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 1-800-300-1986. Another red flag is the call or text comes in after work hours or on the weekend. Don't become a victim. Let Consumer Protection do some checking for you before you send any funds.
Hey, it's the old top Gator here with Gators Pizza Pasta Subs in the Northridge Plaza. Gators is proud to be part of the Pier Fort Pier DoorDash delivery family. That's right, now you have a fourth way to get and enjoy your favorite flavors of Gators. Gators has dine-in, carry-out, curbside pickup, and now delivery right to your front door with DoorDash. Simply download the DoorDash app on your mobile device and order Gators. Gators DoorDash menu pricing has not been increased compared to your in-store purchases. Gators Pizza Pasta Subs in the Northridge Plaza.
Gotta go to Gators Pizza Pasta Subs.
Hi, this is Jody from Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union. Now is the time to take advantage of our refinance program with rates as low as 2.49%, plus no payments for 90 days. Give me a call at 224-4844 or stop up and meet the new friendly faces at our new location on North Garfield Avenue next to the Northridge Plaza. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
When you need building supplies, there's no need to go anywhere except to Bauman Lumber in Fort Pierre. Bauman Lumber is locally owned and offers quality products, expert advice, free estimates, and free local delivery for large or small projects. Whether it's a home improvement project, remodel job, or all new construction, they even welcome special orders. Quality building materials and affordable prices for residential or commercial projects can be found at Bauman Lumber, 1223 Sale Barn Road, Fort Pierre, or call 223-9762.
It's that time of the year again. Time to meet your friends at the Lariat Lanes and Pier. Time to sign up for leagues, which are forming now. Bowling, pool, darts. Stop in to check out the leagues and the schedules for each. The bowling center now features all new sync scoring, and they offer bumper bowling too. There's no better place to have your kids' birthday parties. And for sports fanatics, view all the games in the Cactus Lounge, where they feature the NFL Sunday Ticket. Meet your friends or gather the family at the Family Fun Center, the Lariat Lanes and Pier.
Comtech has your technology solution. Check out their showroom in Pierre, located conveniently behind Walmart, and see what you have been missing. There's a large selection of TVs, sound systems, and smart speakers, PCs, desktops, and tablets, home and business security and telecommunications systems. Comtech is your all-in-one solution for any technology needs. They wish the Pierre Governors best of luck at Comtech. Come see what you have been missing.
Welcome back to Huron as the starting lineups have now been announced. They're doing the officials. Just a quick reminder about what's to come. You just heard from Comtech, by the way. What's to come is our opening serve of the night, sponsored by Comtech in Pierre. But upcoming action tonight with volleyball. Tomorrow it's back to football, as the Governors are back home at Hollister Field entertaining the Watertown Arrows. And that'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff, a 6:25 pregame tomorrow night here on River 92.7. Governors on the football field go to Aberdeen next Friday. They finish their season at home against Brookings Thursday, October 21st. Cross country still at it. The ESD meet comes up Saturday at Brandon. Competitive cheer and dance competing at Mitchell on Saturday as well. But the soccer seasons with playoff losses for both boys and girls, both 1-0 on Tuesday night. Their seasons are done. And a good job by the girls tennis team, a 4th place finish as a team. Governor boys tying for 6th in the state golf tournament here in Huron that was held on Monday and Tuesday. So that's Governor Sports right there in a nutshell of what's still to come. And of course here for volleyball tonight in Huron. Next match will be Tuesday at home against Harrisburg for our first and only look at those Tigers this year. And then a week from tonight, off to Yankton we go to follow the Governors to take on the Gazelles. And then their next match after that will be against the same team they'll face here tonight, but back home on October 19th. That'll be Huron. In fact, the last 4 matches for the Governors on the regular season will all be at Riggs High Gym. Here we go as we're up and at 'em. Huron serves first. The Comtech first serve from the far end of the floor. Played up by the Governors in the near side, hitting the other way. Avery Kaiser was defended, but Bryn Gose is not. And Huron will set it up, and they'll hit from their left side, which is our right, and back into the middle. Bryn Gose scores first on that Comtech first serve. Tigers will lead 1-0. Hampton Hines is the first server. Good curve ball action on this one. Played up, Kaiser to Sanchez, hit out of there by Remy Price. Now over to the right side, Kevin Gainey unable to get one down as Kaiser digs it away, but shoved out by Christofferson. Now Carson Kaufman with a tap in the middle. Pierre with a chance to set up in system. Remy Price goes deep. That's played, however, by Reese Roselle. Now goes again. We got a good volley going on point number 2. Sanchez tried to get the second touch over, but that's defended. Now goes again to a combo dig in the back row, and an illegal hit by Remington Price, who was trying to set it back to Avery Kaiser in the back row. Boy, what a crummy way to finish off a very well-played point on both sides with a hitting error, in this case for the Governors. Huron starts 2-0. Cumbo plays the next serve up. This one is off the net for McKenna Schleckaway. They went with a slide on the right side, and Schleckaway got it back off the net. It almost looked, from our vantage point, maybe that one hit off the pin, but the pin didn't rattle on the right side. So a slide point good for the Governors, and they're on the board. 1 serving 2. Remy Price puts the first Pierce serve in play. Hey, the Governors defending at the net. And boy, they kept one alive, but now Avery Kaiser's first attack of the night. Hot shot, but on cross quarter will be a little bit wide to the right. Good job keeping things alive up front by Pierre, but unable to get the point, and Gose is the server. Far court to near, 3-1. The Governors duck away from this one, and it goes just a little bit long. 2 serving 3, the Governors, as we mentioned. Pierre in black on black tonight with the green numbers. White trim as well, hitting from the near court down. They get it right back. Kaiser down and over. Huron returns. Kaufman with the last touch to the outside. Terwilliger on that slide pass once again. The roll shot good from Sanchez to Reese Terwilliger. Governors with 2 kills, both on that. I tend to call it the slide to the outside to the right. Huron defending well at the net so far on the shots that are coming from the left side or from the middle. Here's Cumbo to the floor once again with a dig. Terwilliger swings up top, but that's blocked by Carson Kaufman. Might have had a little help up there too, and Huron will take the side out point and a 4-3 lead. Huron is in white tonight with black numbers and trim, black trunks. And their libero, Bryn Huber, serving here. And we got another block up front by number 9, Emily Dale. Yes, she'll deny the Governors. It's 5-3. Huber serves again. Good shot down the right sideline. Christofferson plays it to Price, but a free ball out by the Governors as they work it up. Now a tap over the block. Christofferson gets underneath it. Now a shove to the back row. Huron's got a long way to go, but they get it over. Back bump free ball. It's Christofferson now to Sanchez. Left side, Kaiser with a dig to Bryn Gose. Second touch over here. Pierre has another shot. Kaiser blocked again. Avery Kaiser having a dickens of a time trying to get balls to go down. Now the Governors have to defend. Sanchez sets it up outside again. Terwilliger dug out by Bryn Hubert. Christofferson will run a shove down here. Now Kaiser, cross court, this one's good. What a volley by Huron and Pierre, and finally put away by Avery Kaiser. I think that was her 6th attack swing in that rally. Finally, the Governors get one to fall. Kill number 3, but you get the idea of how difficult it's going to be to score on this Huron defense. That's kind of been the way it's always been here in the Huron arena. Back set outside to the right. Heaven Gainey comes up on it with a running start, but she hits it a little bit too long. The Governors able to guess correctly on that one, and we're tied up again, 5 serving 5. Sanchez near court to far, and an error into the net. Pierre has not led early on in this first set yet. We've tied at 3 and 5, but now 6-5 of the rally point to the Tigers. Olivia Rink, the 5'5 junior, will check in to play through the back row. And serve. Rink from the middle, down the middle. Played up by Price. Sanchez runs it down, then Terwilliger on the outside, and she hit that one still seemingly as she was elevating and unable to get on top of the ball. That's a long attack sailing out of bounds. 7-5 Tigers, again back up by 2. Here comes Kaiser on the run, but she is dug out by Bryn Huber. Now the Governors defending at the net. Jenna Bush doing well up front with Terwilliger. Sanchez to Cumbo, shoved out of there on hit number 2. Now Huron is on the run, and a block is good for Reese Terwilliger. Dale. Emily Dale is going to be probably their usual leading scorer for the Tigers, but she was the one that came on the slide that time. Terwilliger is there. I think she got a hand on it. Benefit of the doubt. Block point for the Governors. It's 6 serving 7. Kaiser puts it in play as she'll play through the back row now. Going for the dig. Room to roam for Remy Price. Back to Kaiser and a back bump away from the back row. Dale comes on that slide to the right again. Set dig for Sanchez. Pierre, no system here. They'll push it out again. Now a line drive, and the Governors are in the net. Terwilliger up to try to block Reese Roselle. And a violation for the Governors, which is their 4th error so far here in game number 1. It'll be 8 serving 6. And Roselle with some knuckle action on the serve. Price reached in front of Cumbo, knocks it away. That'll be our first ace of the night. It goes to Reese Roselle and the Huron Tigers, who had the first 3-point lead of the evening, but that is short-lived as Roselle's next effort stays in the net. Service error, the second of the night for the Tigers early on. 9-7, Huron in front. Set number 1. Terwilliger's first swing. This one shimmy across the net, but it's played up, and they'll get it out to Gose, and just long down the left sideline. Bryn Gose didn't miss by much. The thing I saw about Gose, the way she swings, 5'9", but she gets up and hits hard, and she hits downward quite a bit. Even though she wasn't able to on that one, she'll try it again. Cross court, redirect. The set went a little bit wide. That's a good adjustment for Bryn Gose as she gets the cross quarter from left to right. All the Governors were expecting her to go down the line like she did last time. That wasn't the case. Gose caught him leaning in the wrong direction. An easy kill for Bryn Gose. Her second of the night. It's 10-8 Tigers. There's a block of Remy Price. Remy there bumping it back over, though. Good reflex action. Gose will get another swing, but she will miss long. Hitting error number 3 for the Tigers as we trade side outs, and the Governors clinging within 1 or 2 points usually. Huron did lead 9-6, but now 10-9. This will be Christofferson, student body, coming to life a little bit for the Tigers. Played up here by Rink. And they'll get it on the outside. Not much on that slide effort. Christofferson to Sanchez. Governors try the same thing, but McKenna Schleckerway will miss low and in the net here. 5th error for Pierre so far. 11-9. You remember in Aberdeen, set number 1, I only had Pierre with 2 errors. I found out later as I listened to or watched the live stream again on demand, drgnews.com, that they actually had 3, but still a very well played first set in Aberdeen. The fast start we were looking for tonight, we haven't seen that yet. Great cover up on the second touch over by Sanchez, but Huron gets it back away. Now they've got it again, but McKenna Schleckaway had a loose ball up front, but she just swung a little bit too early, and she misses it long. Another great volley between these two teams, but Huron gets the better end of this one. Hampton Hines serving. She started in serve for Huron. Here's another block. Carson Kaufman now off of the net a little bit. Price got one away. Huron is able to defend, and Ghost tries one more time, but this one also a little bit long. So Bryn Ghost is hitting hard, but she has missed a few times. The Governors, I'll tell you what, even after 3 sets, Tiffany Stoser said the other night that they were tired because they did a lot of running. Aberdeen defended very well. Huron is doing that even better. Avery Kaiser tries another swing, but that is defended well. Now Ghost gets one down over the top of Price, but still in the back row. And the Governors trail by 3 again, 13-10. Bryn Ghost to the back row to serve. She uses the left of the center line. Price started left and was able to reach back to the right. Sharp angle with Kaiser back up front on the left. Couldn't get that one down. Now Hines pushes one out. Cumbo has to return with no system for the Govs. Here's a big swing for Carson Kaufman. Schleckaway had a block, but her next attempt to try to keep it alive goes to the scorer's table. Christofferson unable to run it down, and a kill for Carson Kaufman will send the Governors into their first timeout of the night. 14-10, Huron in front. Timeouts are brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling and Beer.
Student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Old arena. It dates all the way back to the 50s. A lot of great basketball played in this arena. Of course, a lot of great volleyball, as they're a common host of the State B tournament in particular that's also been played. Tigers lead by 4, and we're back at it. And a whistle here, and a hit that'll be wide for Avery Kaiser. That one touches the antenna. Governors, I'm sure, in that timeout trying to figure out how do we get these attacks through the block of the Huron Tigers. Huron's been doing very well up front. Ringo serves with a 5-point lead, 15-10. Good pass by Kaiser. Here's Schleckaway swinging on the right side, but it's kept alive. And the Governors block a push up front. Schleckaway is there, and Sanchez too. Tigers tried to shove one over. I think that was Reese Roselle, but we'll go with McKenna Schleckaway on the point block that time. 3 in a row for Huron at that point, but now 11 serving 15. And Huron is over the net trying to play up a loose ball. So a 5th error for the Tigers. Here we'll try to keep pace. Plenty of time to go here in set number 1. But Adicumbo serves near court to far. Libero to Libero. Brent Huber plays it up. He'll get it outside. Roselle swinging away from the net. Got it to go, but the Governors defend. Sanchez is also denied. Now Hampton Hines. And the Governors defending again. And Reese Terwilliger realizing she's ruled in the net by Brian Rook. On the floor at the scorer's table. Reese has had those struggles here this week of staying too close to the net in defense. On the move, Kaiser gets one over. Keep it alive for Huron, not successful. And Avery Kaiser with a tap kill this time. Fortunate point for the Governors as they try to keep pace. 13 serving 16. It'll be Sanchez's turn to serve as Elise Christofferson is out. Jenna Bush is in up front. Up to the outside. As Kaiser will dig out Emily Dale. Dale's been quiet so far. Here comes Heaven Gainey on the right side. Not much on that one. The Governors able to make a play. Here's Kaiser. Good. Through the block and down. Kaiser got set up quickly. Quick set from Sanchez and a good dig, by the way, too, in the back row, whether it was Price or, well, it had to be Price. Sanchez got the second touch, but Kaiser now with 3 kills. The Governors with 5 so far, trailing 14-16. Gainey plays up the serve. Scramble for the Tigers, but they get it away on the return. Now Kaiser will swing and score again. Well, the Governors, who had time trying to get balls to the floor through that front line defense of the Huron Tigers earlier, starting to figure some things out. 3 in a row for Pierre, all to Avery Kaiser. Timeout to the Huron Tigers, 15-16. The Governors will serve trailing by 1 after we come back on this 30-second Coca-Cola break in the action. You're listening to Governor Volleyball.
Whether you're looking to refinance or finance new auto loan, Hawaii Federal Credit Union has some of the lowest rates in town. Rates as low as 2.55% APR. You have no reason not to check us out. It's easy. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre. Hawaii Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955.
People helping people. Hawaii Federal Credit Union.
Whether you're looking to...
At Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford and Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
Tapper up front by Terwilliger, got through the block, and Huron still trying to play things up and off the floor, but unable to do so. Kill for Terwilliger, her second, suddenly 4 unanswered by the Governors, and we're tied at 16, our first tie since 5-5. See if the Govs can get their first lead of the night. That won't happen. Sanchez, who missed one in the net earlier, hits a home run ball this time. That one sails long, 17, serving 16. The Tigers with the serve coming up. Olivia Rink, the junior defensive specialist, back in from the middle. And the Governors will duck under that one as Rink will give that one back. Good first set so far. Exactly, to be honest, this is exactly what I expected coming in here. It's never going to be easy. Here's Kaiser with a beautiful serve. Huron 1-2, no play on number 3. That's an ace for Avery Kaiser, as the Tigers were even lucky to get a second touch on that one. Kaiser putting the Governors in front for the first time tonight, 18-17. Here in set number 1. Another one. This one grazes the tape of the top of the net, and it's returned right back to the Governors. There's a block on a Remy Price swing. Remy will get another opportunity, but she'll pull the string on this one. It's just across. Now Emily Dale on the slide will miss wide right and out of bounds to our left. Suddenly the Governors with another score, and they lead 19-17, and Joshua Lean will take his second and final timeout here in game number 1. 19-17, it's the Governors in front now in set 1. We're back after another 30-second break in the action, brought to you by Coca-Cola Bottling and Pier. This is Governor Volleyball.
Rosenberg Implement is your destination for tractor and combine parts. Check the website for new aftermarket parts just added and get on their mailing list so you don't miss out. This week, get 8% off all hay moisture testers. Hey, can't beat that deal. Check it out this week at Rosenberg Implement. Locations in Winter, Pierre, Phillip, and Bellevue, South Dakota, Bloomfield, Hardington, and Wayne, Nebraska, and Sundance, Wyoming. Or you can check out the Grossenberg customer calendar for details.
Huron led 15-10 in this first set. It is now 19-17 Governors. A little 9-2 flurry that they're working on, trying to come from behind, maybe to claim game number one. As Avery Kaiser continues in serve, she gets a good shot to the right side, played up by Bryn Ghost, but a free ball out by the Tigers. Now Jenna Bush takes her first swing of the night, but Huron defends that. Dale on the run to the outside again, and this one comes up high on Kaiser. It goes all the way across the net and out of bounds. That was a big shot for Emily Dale, who at long last gets her first kill of the night after the Govs scored 3 in a row. Now 18-19, but the Tigers and Reese Roselle miss into the net. They give it right back. 20-18 Pierre. Huron with 2 service errors in a row that are really helping the Governors stay in momentum here. Quick one and dones for Huron serves. Terwilliger serves deep. Roselle plays it. It stays in the back row, but a nice pass up to Ghost. Bump pass on the assist from the libero, Bryn Huber. So Bryn Ghost front and left, and Ghost will score her 4th kill of the night. Side out back to Huron, and the Governors are left with a one and done this time. 19 serving 20. Emily Dale is back, and she'll miss into the net. That one she tried to lob on a short one, but it was too short. 2-point lead for Pierre again. Bush out, Christofferson in, Elise will serve. And Dale is checked out of the back row. Libero Brent Huber back in her place. Christofferson's serve played up. Ghost is denied here, but miscommunication with Cumbo and Christofferson. And the ball falls to the floor. Another kill for Bryn Ghost of Huron. Now 21-20 Governors lead. Trading side outs here. Hampton Hines will serve now, and this one is out of bounds. That one just missing at the feet of Carissa Schroeder. Down below us to our left. That's 4 service errors. Gainey swinging left side, blocked and dug, and the Governors come out with Avery Kaiser again over on the left side. That's 5 for Aves, and suddenly a 23-20 lead to Pierre with 2 to go here in the first set. Remington Price will serve again. Down low goes Roselle. She gets the play up. Gainey with a nice swing here, but a good dig for Kaiser as she had backed off, and a swinging kill for Lily Sanchez on the right side. Kaiser with a great dig. Christofferson with a perfect set pass to Lily Sanchez, right side, her first kill. Suddenly, game point to the Governors. Here on a good come-from-behind effort here in game number 1. The Price serve played up and then blocked up front. McKenna Schleckaway denying Bryn Ghost, and the Governors finish on a 15-5 run to overtake the Tigers and win game number 1 on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. Score is Pierre 25 and the Huron Tigers 20. The scoreboard, again, brought to you by Gales Gas Service in Pierre. As you listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7, live streaming at drgnews.com, and Governor Sports Marketing Partners helping us out in Governor broadcasts. And they include Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant, Eisberg Funeral Home, Olinger Law Firm, the Pierre Area Chamber of Commerce, the Pierre Dental Clinic, Pitts Design and Build, Red Rosa, the South Dakota National Guard, whom Josh Lean is a member of, by the way, Huron head coach, Stalkin Peterson, Lingle, Walti Jones LLP, and Wagner Auto, your Pierre Sports Marketing Partners. Let's pause for 90 seconds. A good come-from-behind win in number 1 for the Governors. And we're back for game number 2. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Implement.
If you're hunting for a great deal on your next ride, get into Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre. We're locked and loaded on all of our new and used inventory, like this 2018 Toyota Highlander, only $28,495. Looking for low price reliability? Try a 2011 Honda Accord for only $6,995. Who wants a loaded up truck? We have a 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 LTZ for only $17,995. Get to Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 518 East Sioux Avenue. Call 605-224-7378 and visit visit gatewayflt.com.
The Field House in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports, from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Field House in Pierre.
DRG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Knowles wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News App, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com.
Limestone Canyon's flowing.
Well, here in the Huron Arena, a lot of times it's tough to get the upper hand. We talked with Coach Tiffany Stoster about the need for a fast start. Didn't see that tonight. The Huron was looking pretty good at 15-10. They were blocking and they were defending everything the Governors were trying to put across and down, but that just wasn't happening until something started clicking. When it was 15-10 Huron, the Governors then go on this big run, and even down 16-12, they scored 4 in a row. Huron with a service error. Then the Governors get a couple. Huron with a service error, and we traded side outs like that. But those 4 service errors helping to do in the Tigers, and the Governors scored the last 4 points of that first set as well to win it. 25-20. Remy Price's first serve, Comtech first serve in game number 2. Is across. Huron able to return, but then Avery Kaiser tried to shove it back, but she's missing low into the net there, and the Tigers will get the first point here in the second set. Brian Oakland with a play-by-play. Heather Williams in studio tonight. Caleb Brozick is up here in the Crow's Nest as well, running camera and video production of our live video stream from Live Ticket, liveticket.tv. GoGovsLive.com or DRGnews.com and the River 92.7 page. Governors defending. They're in the net. Emily Dale swings. And the Tigers will get another one. The Governors with 8 errors in the first set. Huron with 6. Pierre outscored Huron in the kill column 9-6. 5 of those 6 kills for Huron from Bryn Gose. And yet another service error here as Bryn Huber will miss low and into the net. 2-1 Tigers. Huron scored the first 2 in that first set as well. Combo serves. It's played up by Ghost. Now Dale down the line. Nobody home for the Governors there. An easy swinging kill for Emily Dale. As she hits a nice one down the line. Dale, again, very quiet with only 1 kill in that first set. We expect a lot more from her as this match will progress. Here's Olivia Rink off the bench. Into serve. Pierre will slide it outside. Huber gets underneath it. Nice lunging dig. And Terwilliger tapped one on the bump, but it came back across, and now it is Reese Roselle up front who gets one over the top of the front line defense. Remy Price caught off guard. Unable to reach for this one. Now 4-1 Huron. So they've responded well after giving up that first set. Rink misses long, though. 8 service errors, now 2 so far in this game for the Tigers, but 8 on the night as Jenna Bush will check in up front. That puts Lily Sanchez back in the rotation. She'll serve. In the back row, we meant. Bryn Ghost behind the 10-foot line. Had to wait for the high bump pass. Mistimes the jump. Huron misses into the net. Another point to the Govs. So you can see what makes Huron, so far, we've seen what makes Huron so difficult, especially with their front row defense at the net and their back row covering a lot of things up. But now we're starting to see a little bit of what puts them, gets them into trouble. Service errors. Few unforced errors offensively. We'll see if the Governors can keep things going. They'll go to Dale on the outside again. Block is there. The Governors will score. Terwilliger and Kaiser. Not sure who got the better of that. I was thinking it was Terwilliger. Kaiser celebrating as if she got in on that one too. Let's go double block on that one. When in doubt. 4-4 now, 3 in a row. The Governors, we've seen a lot of great things from the Governor block in the defense up front. Here's Cumbo keeping one off the floor. Good effort there, but did she? Nope, there was a double hit from Price from the back row. She was trying to push a set shove away. So hitting error number 3 for Pierre. Huron back in front, 5-4. And, boy, Huron just having all kinds of trouble in serve tonight. Roselle goes long. She does have the only ace in serve for Huron, but now 3 errors for Reese Roselle. 5-5. Kaiser serves, and this is an ace. The Tigers let it go. Rink watched it all the way, and it lands a couple of inches shy of the back end line on the far side of the floor. And the Governors, with Kaiser, who has 2 aces. That's the total for Pierre as a team as well. Good shot there, and that one's good. This is Bryn Gose. She goes down the line, and she hit that one on the sideline. Had a good look at that one. Nice shot for Gose. Didn't have much room to spare, but Governors, who had a brief 6-5 lead, now see Huron match them at 6-6. As Dale serves, Price plays it up. She'll get it back, hit at the net, but the block is here for the Tigers this time, and that's Carson Kaufman up front, her second point block. And the Tigers are back in front, 7-6. Dale, good shot on that serve, but Kaiser got underneath it. Now the adjustment to Terwilliger on the wide set. Got it back. Huron had a free ball. Oh, tough angle. Price gets it across, but Ghost is there to play it up. Now she'll get it back, and she is dug out by Cumbo up front. Kaiser off the net, and this one crawls across and down. Huron was there with the block, but Hampton Hines, who wanted to block it, lost sight of it. She turned her back, turned toward the middle of the front line, and the ball fell right behind her up front. In that Tiger front line, Remy Price finally with her first ace of the night. Here's a double hit for the Tigers as they play the serve back to the net. Hines tries to get it across, but an illegal touch. And we seesaw back to the Governors in front here. 8 serving 7. Terwilliger, effective serve. Roselle just gets there to keep it off the floor. Now down the line, and it's Jenna Bush. Jenna looked like she was heading to from her right to left, but she goes down the line, and Roselle didn't expect it. Bush with the kill, her first of the night. Now the Governors starting to get more people involved. 9-7 here. And a low serve in the net, this one for Terwilliger. Third service error for Pierre. Terwilliger out, Cumbo back in. The Governors built a 9-7 lead, now lead 9-8 as Huron will serve in the second. Pierre wins the first game, 25-20. And what is always a tough place to play, the Huron Arena. Hampton Hines serves into the net. Now, all these service errors, and we've seen the Governors struggle lately too. You want to serve aggressive. There's no doubt about that, but sometimes you just got to say enough is enough. We need to get balls in play, and right now Huron's just not doing that. Roselle will take a hack from the back row, and this one goes up and out and way long. Pierre with another point, 11-8. Governors starting to earn their leads. I think they certainly earned that first one. Here's a serve at the feet from Avery Kaiser, right at the feet of line judge Dean Duxbury on the far side, and Josh Lean will take a timeout. Another ace for the Governors, and they'll lead 12-8. Second set. Timeouts in our broadcast are sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Beauty makes Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams.
Dosey's Signs in Chamberlain isn't your run-of-the-mill sign shop. Todd and Doug take the time to listen to your needs and come up with an innovative and effective design to fit your budget and take your advertising to the next level. Dozy specializes in any size or event sporting banners, storefronts and awnings, and letters or numbers for windows, vehicle boats, and enclosed trailers. Need something more flashy? We can do a vehicle wrap, illuminated signs, billboards, and LED lighting. If you can dream it, we can design and build it. Dozy's is a proud sponsor of local sports and communities activities.
With that ace and a well-placed ball right at the feet of the line judge. He gets the short hop, standing his ground, but Christofferson with her first ace, the Governors with 3 on the night. They lead 12-8. Christofferson wants that same spot coming out of the timeout, but this one will have some screwball action on it, and that'll be wide and out of bounds. That's the 4th service error for the Governors tonight, but again, Huron has 10 so far. Something they really need to clean up. Here has to return the serve now, this time as Sanchez was blocked on a tap. Huron will try to push with Roselle as Schleckaway falls down up front. The Governor's set goes to the outside, and Remy Price through the block, and this one is down as Hines dives for it from behind, but Remy Price has her second kill. Governors holding Huron to a quick one and done again. 13-9 our score. Game number 2. Price with another good serve. Heaven Gainey plays this one up. Now Pierre defending up front. Roselle asking for a lift from Kaiser, but she does a good job keeping it in play. Kaufman takes a swing. Kaiser blocks it right back. Schleckaway was there too. Now Huron taps one out. Christofferson with a back set outside to Sanchez, but good defense this time by the Tigers. Now a tapper up front, and new player on the floor, Peyton Schuchart, 5'9" senior, gets one through the Governor block and down. Schuchart with the kill. That point took a while, but it was a one and done for the Governors in serve. Now Bryn Huber's serves it away. Shove, Kaiser to the back row. Huber can't run it down. It's a kill for Avery Kaiser. Huron having trouble maintaining serves right now after getting off to a real fine start in the first set tonight. 14-10, Governors serve. Cumbo gets it away. Ghost will play it up to the front row. They'll set it up outside. Emily Dale is dug out by Price. Price gets it back. Back row attack here, no good. Now Dale blocked, but out of bounds. Back on the Huron side, Emily Dale swings and scores from the middle. 14-11. Trading side outs here a bit. See if Rink can put one in play for the Tigers. Well played, and a good serve, in fact. Price hits it in the wrong direction. Sanchez ran it down. The Governors get a free ball out, but here comes Dale tapping on the slide here. Christofferson sets up Kaiser on the outside, but Huber with the dig. Now looking to go down the line was Reese Roselle, but this one misses into the net. Huron with their 4th error of the second set. And another side out. Right back to the Govs. 15 serving 11. Here comes Lily Sanchez. Christofferson out, Bush in up front for Pierre. Hines has to run down, and a bit of an errant serve return. Bush with the hack on the outside, but Huron with the return. Roselle now is dug out. Now Kaiser takes another swing, but Ghost is right there staring that down. Dale on the move again, and this one over the top of Cumbo and down in the back right corner. Good for the kill. Tiffany Stoser talked in postgame at Aberdeen the other night about running routes. The Governors were running a lot of routes. That's what we're seeing from Emily Dale. That young lady never stops moving, and they put her up in those roll shots on the outside quite often. Addison Moore will check in to serve in place of Reese Roselle, but Moore, you could say, follows suit. She serves one long. The Governors with good court awareness. Roselle will be back in, but another service error for Huron. 16 serving 12. It's Kaiser serving now. Played up by Rink. There's a good shot for Ghost. The Governors were in the net, but we'll give it to Ghost as Cumbo was not able to dig that one out. Breen Ghost with her 7th kill. First service point for either team in a while. Well, I guess the Governors had a couple. But Huron gets a service point. No, I take that back. That was a side out too. At any rate, punch out by Kaiser, dug up by Rink. Now Cumbo with a dig. Price taps one over the defense. Rink gets underneath it to keep it off the floor, but a free ball to the Governors again. Quick set, Jenna Bush. That one punched to the back row. Huron will play it up, and Ghost will score again. Terwilliger was there with the block. Ghost with a good angle, and as that one got through Terwilliger. Price tried to punch it up in the air, but that one goes toward the student body, and Bryn Ghost. If the Tigers are going to have success tonight, clearly they need to go through Bryn Ghost, it would appear. Ghost with a good one-arm reach off of the block, and the attack by Price. Now Remy goes long, and Pierce celebrating. And there was a tip. Eric Gerlach on the ladder says it was there. From this high up, it was kind of hard to see whether or why perhaps that ball started going on an upward motion, but as we understand now, it was touched by the Tigers' front line. Huron with two, but Pierre with side out, 17-14. The return of serve, and Ghost, boy, I tell you what, Bryn Ghost swinging well. Pierre blocked, sends this one in the wrong direction. Point to Huron, they're keeping pace, 17-15, Pierre still in front. Maybe it's the Tigers this time just waiting to pounce, as the Governors did in that first set. Here's a misplay of a Hampton-Hines serve by Remy Price. This will be an ace to Huron, and a timeout taken by Tiffany Stoser. 17-16, Pierre with a 1-point lead. They took the first set and come from behind fashion, trying to avoid Huron doing that and returning the favor here in the second set. We're back after a 30-second Coca-Cola timeout. You're listening to Governor Volleyball.
At DK Auto Repair in Pierre, we take pride in our fast and professional auto service. Our well-trained techs specialize in transmission repair, tune-ups, brake service, suspension engine repair, auto diagnostics, and general maintenance repairs and oil changes. Making sure you and your family get from point A to point Z and all points in between is what motivates us to provide you exceptional service. At DK Auto Repair, we proudly support every Pierre Governors event, the students involved, and their families.
Of all the things you can teach a child, how to handle money is one of the most important. Their knowledge, discipline, and control in the area of money will follow them wherever they may go, and in every area of their life. Teach them the facts of money. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Governor timeout, a back row attack for Avery Kaiser, and we've got a net violation called on Huron. Hines had to go close to the net to keep a ball in play, but I think her back shoulder got caught, or grazed it a little bit. Brian Rook seeing that one, and the Governors get an important side out here to maintain what is now a 2-point lead, 18-16, as Elise Christofferson will serve, but it's missed low and into the net. So it goes back to Huron. We're driven by the Office of Highway Safety on River 92.7 and Governor Volleyball. Office of Highway Safety reminds us to stop speeding before it stops you. Obey posted limits. Reminder from the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Here's a miss hit in set for Christofferson, hitting error number 4 for the Governors in the second set. And we are tied at 18-18. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball. Your official voice of Governor Sports is River 92.7 KGFX FM Pierre, a member of DRG Media Group. Live Ticket helping us with live streaming of video of this match as well. DRGnews.com, the River 92.7 page, and also in the DRG News app. Downloadable for your smartphone, sponsored by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Miss hit by McKenna Schleckaway up in the middle. Suddenly, Huron has a lead at 19-18, but Bryn Ghost will serve in the net. A recurring theme for the Tigers, jumps up and bites them again. And it's 19-19. Here will serve. Here is Remington Price. Straight down the middle. Huber plays it up. Huron just taps it out with two hands. Now Sanchez able to set up Kaiser on the outside. blocked up high. Easy play for Huber in the back row. Now Schuchart will try to swing one away. Sanchez, two-hander over, good. Lily Sanchez on the dig got put to the net, awful close. Her only choice was to turn around and try to put it home, and she gets her second kill of the night. Governors with two in a row. And the lead back at 20-19. Price's serve played up by Bryn Ghost. Price gets the return on the swing from Roselle. She'll dig it. Now Kaiser from the 10-foot line. Ghost plays that one up. Here's a block up front from Sanchez. 1, 2, 3. Huron unable to get it away. Great hustling effort and reflex action by the Tigers. But Lily Sanchez was there for the block. And the Governors lead 21-19, 4 away from a 2-set lead. Now Josh Lean will take his second timeout of game number 2. Coca-Cola breaking the action. Both teams have needed them tonight. It's 21-19 in the second. Pierre trying to go up 2 sets. This Coca-Cola break. And we're back in 30 seconds with more Governor Volleyball.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank. Providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
Back in Huron, can Pierre close this one out? As they did in the first. They won the first one 25-20, now leading 21-19. Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Remy Price will serve for the third time in this run. Back to Bryn Ghost. Good pass up front, but Hines has to bump it now. Free ball return. Huron unable to get in system after a good first touch. Schleck away on the slide is denied. Huron will set up outside. The Governor block is there, and McKenna Schleck away. Puts it down in the middle of the back row on the Huron Tigers side. Schleck with 3 point blocks now. Ace blocks, if you will. Reese Roselle out. Heaven Gainey will play some in the back row here. 22-19. Price away again. We'll continue to go with Bryn Ghost. And a miss hit on a double hit set. Illegal touch for the Tigers. Unforced error this time for Huron. It's 23-19. Governors inching closer. Price again serving to Ghost. They'll get it up. Heaven Gainey swings. Another block by the Governors. Sanchez and McKenna Schleck away, but Sanchez gets it right back. That was Gainey who just tried to tap one over, but Sanchez says, "I'll take that." And she puts it right back home. Game point. Remy Price and the Pierre Governors. Tough touch there. Kaufman gets it away, but the Governors cover it up. They return. Now Gainey outside. Good swing. Combo digs. It's back to the Tigers, though. Huber up as they set up Kaufman. The Pierre defends. Now Kaiser blocked at the front. Kaufman stays on the Huron side somehow. Good body control there. Now Christofferson to Schleckaway with a little tap to the edge. That's covered up by Ghost going low. Sanchez will try to finish. That is good. And the Governors finish with another flurry, and they'll take game number 2 on the third kill of the set, 4th of the night for Lily Sanchez on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard. It finishes Pierre 25 and the Tigers 19. The Governors opening up a 2-0 lead as we reach what we'll call halftime of our volleyball match with Pierre Volleyball.
Capital City Monuments. When the time comes for you to consider the purchase of a memorial, be it ahead of time for yourself or for a loved one who has passed, I am here to help. I have 27 memorials on display in my office. We can design the memorial together when you visit. My reputation.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
To 19. They won the first one 25-20, so it's Pierre with a 2-0 lead on the Huron Tigers here in the arena. Leiden & Associates Ameriprise Financial halftime break, sponsored by Leiden & Associates in the Northridge Plaza in Pierre. Governors offensively not really getting a lot of stats tonight. I've got them with 9 kills in the first set, 8 in the second, but their defense came up big with 3 blocks in the first. They get 3 more in the second. Couple of aces in there too. Only 5 hitting errors for Pierre in that second game, but Huron continues to, in a sense, be their own worst enemy, especially in serves. 6 service errors in both the first and the second sets so far, and that's one thing that's really helped the Governor cause. Huron unable to get a lot of good service runs as a result, but they have the first serve here in game number 3. First serve sponsored by Comtech and Pierre. Couple of trips for the ball across the net, back and forth, but Bryn Goes, who really is the hottest hitter in this match, now in double figures with 10. They actually have her with 9 on the board. I'll give her 10. Governors will have to swing from the back row. Cumbo with a good shot, but Reese Roselle plays it up back there on the far end of the floor. Now Kaiser tries to get one, but there's Price up front. Blocked back. Nice shot there. It's Sanchez who gets one in a good spot back left of the Huron side of the floor. Hines tried to dig it up, but not sure she expected that one. Lily Sanchez is coming on strong here in the offensive game. She finished with 3 kills in that second game, 4 so far, now 5. And a 1-1 tie. Ghost is denied and defended. Now Carson Kaufman, good swing there. Line drive set, came back up over her head. She had to reach facing the net. She had to reach back to her left and still was able to get some kind of swing on it. She gets it down in the back of the Governor. Or the back line on the Governor side. 2-1 Tigers. A shot here, but it's missed by Kaufman on a serve from Bryn Ghost. The Governors played it up, but back to the net. Kaufman waiting to pounce, but a little too overzealous on that one. She misses it long. So it's Cumbo to serve. 2-2 tie here in the third. Governors have a chance at a sweep. Here's a miss by Gainey into the net. And again, the ups and downs that Huron has had so far this year, we're starting to see some of that that we're just not used to seeing. The errors are starting to mount for the Tigers, not just in on offense, but at the net in particular. Serve missed by the Govs here. I think that was Cumbo. As it'll go long, now 3-3, a short-lived lead for Pierre, was 3-2. Here comes Kaiser, swinging right there to block is Emily Dale. Kaiser will get another opportunity. That one might have gone deep, but Huber plays it back. Goes, tough angle, back bump, but it's a cross. Sanchez taps the second hit over with one hand. Now Huber will try to set up Gainey on a pass, and the Governors blocking into the net. Unforced error here by the Govs, and Huron will get the point. They lead 4-3. Kaiser set dug by Ghost. Now a shove away by Gainey. Price with the first touch. Kaiser again is good. Ghost been staring down Avery Kaiser quite a bit tonight, but didn't have a chance on that one. Kaiser with her 7th kill. And again, I've got her with one more than what they've got on the board, but I'll take that. Kaiser will probably too. 4-4 here. And a point. Actually was looking on the stat sheet, didn't see what happened. I have a feeling that perhaps they blocked. Well, they're giving Reese Terwilliger a kill. That's number 3. Well done, Reese. Serving is Sanchez. 5-4 the Governors lead. Hampton Hines going all out to keep a ball in play. Crashing into the scorer's table. Terwilliger didn't get the quick set she wanted. Makes a good adjustment, but then Huron comes back and they get a setup for Emily Dale in the middle, and Emily will swing and score. Governors had a lot of opportunity, it seemed, to get the point on that volley, but that didn't happen. It's a Huron side out, and it's 5 serving 5. Olivia Rink off the bench. She'll play the back row. Serving here. Price up to Sanchez. Good shot. Avery Kaiser this time from the right side, where Avery seems to make a living out on the left corner. She shows her ability to hit from the right side too. Good angle back on that. 6 serving 5. Kaiser with an ace. She's done that a few times, now 3. One other match going on is in Sioux Falls, as Roosevelt is hosting the Mitchell Colonels. That's all of the AA action, that match and this one on this Thursday night. Dale gets one through the block, but Cumbo is there to cover it up. Not sure how she saw that one coming, given where she was in the angle, but Price misses a little bit short. Tentative hit off of the net. Governor lead is at 7-6. Heaven Gainey serves. Good pass up to Sanchez. Here's a block by Huron. It crawls on the net and hits the antenna. That's a point to the Governors and a kill for Remington Price. One and done for Huron. It's 8 serving 6. Here is Reese Terwilliger to serve. Cumbo out for the moment. As soon as Reese's service run is done, she'll likely be back in. Terwilliger goes to Rink in the middle back, and a good touch here as Hampton Hines will redirect on the second hit. That's over and down for a kill. A quick point there for the Tigers to get the serve back. Emily Dale rotating to the back row. That puts Bryn Gose, who's had a hot hand tonight, back in up front. Price had to hesitate, got it over, but nothing on it. Now Gose will swing up front left side, but that goes long and out of bounds. Another one and done for the Tigers. It's 9 serving 7. We were kind of wondering. A little tidbit of information given to us by David Burrell. We'll share that in a little bit. Gose with a big swing, that scores. It's 11 kills for Bryn Gose, side out back to Huron. Thinking about this rivalry here, Pierre and Huron, lately, last several years, we've had a lot of good matches. But there was something that Huron radio announcer and a good friend of ours, Jeff Duffy, mentioned. Here's the Governors with a back bump that goes long. Mr. Duffy said he didn't think that Huron had lost a volleyball match to Pierre since Josh Lean was at Rapid City Stevens. That's when the Governors, actually 2007, 2008, Governors went to back-to-back state championships. Gose will swing and score again. And, well, Mr. Duffy was right. David Burrell has researched and says that Pierre has lost 32 straight matches to Huron. The Governors' last win was in Huron, October 21st, 2008. I'm not sure where the new guy comes up with this stuff, but he sure does. There's a 4-hit violation. Now a couple of errors in a row for Pierre. Well, mixing in a couple of good swings for Huron. Tiffany Stoser senses a good time to take a timeout here. 11-9 Huron with 4 in a row. Back in front. Set number 3. They, of course, need this one. The Governors are up by 2 sets. And we'll take a 30-second.
The Golden Buffalo Casino at Lower Brule is proud of our area youth for their competitive spirit and participation in the various high school activities. It takes dedication and commitment to be the best you can be. It's all about sportsmanship and not whether you win or lose, but how you
join the team and take on your legacy. Since 1862, the South Dakota Army National Guard has been ready to defend our freedom and our way of life. When our nation calls, we are there to help our friends, neighbors, and communities in the event of forest fires, floods, tornadoes, and severe winter storms right here in South Dakota. Now we want you to write the next chapter in our rich history of the South Dakota Army National Guard. Visit their Facebook and Instagram pages or nationalguard.com/SD.
32 match slide to the Huron Tigers. And they're so far off to a pretty good start, but Huron with a little bit of a flurry going on here. They lead 11-9, third set. And we do have a long way to go. Sanchez plays up the serve from Hampton Hines. She gets it back from Elise Christofferson, and just a little tap off of the block, and Lily Sanchez will score. Lily getting the offense going. She's up to 6 kills now. And the Governors with an ace from Remy Price. Misplayed in the Huron back row. Suddenly we're tied again at 11-11. Price from the middle of the service line. Goes to Bryn Ghost over on the right side. Ghost gets it back. She is blocked. Good job underneath by Roselle to keep it off the floor, but a tap over from Hines. Now Schleckaway plays it first. Kaiser with a big shot, but Bryn Huber doing the libero job and getting a beautiful dig. Huron clears it away, and now Kaiser turns around and misses on a two-handed set, just trying to push it away right in front of Eric Gerlach on the ladder. Error for Pierre is number 5. And it'll be Huron to serve again. Back in front at 12-11. Anybody's ball game here. Kaiser says, well, I'm going to do whatever I can coming back. And even though she couldn't get the set touch over, it was ruled illegal touch. She goes back more conventional. Good set assist from her setter, and Avery Kaiser with a big shot, swinging kill, score at 12-11. Cumbo's turn to serve. Good effort on the dig by Price here. But I believe that's Heaven Gainey, if I saw that correctly, with the kill, and she has her first of the night. 13-12, halfway through game number 3. Serve back to Christofferson, up to Sanchez, outside left Kaiser. Gainey runs it down for a dig, and then she'll get it back, and a little catch and throw down the line. Good for Heaven Gainey, 2 in a row. I kind of feel that if you're going to make a hit like that, we should hear the slap of the hand of the volleyball. Didn't really hear it that time. Meanwhile, Kaiser dug, or rather blocked by Dale, but she'll get it back as Cumbo kept it alive. Outside left, Gainey wants 3 in a row. Cumbo says no. Now Christofferson back to Kaiser off the net, but Ghost will dig this one. Now a chance for Peyton Schuchart. Nothing on that one. Kaiser gets another opportunity outside left, had to retime the jump, and now back to the net. Huber's dig. The Tigers may have been waiting for it. Terwilliger was there trying to block it back home. Didn't need to. Huron didn't make a play on it. Turns into a kill for Avery Kaiser. Side out back to the Governors, trailing by 1 yet. 13 serving 14. Sanchez's serve will be played up to Dale as she'll swing, but through the block. Sanchez will set up to Kaiser outside. There's Ghost getting low again. Now the second hit over, and it's good. Hampton Hines touches that one across. Her second kill in this one. Tell you what, set kills like that from a setter in Huron have been going on for years and years and years. The Budenhagen girls Tenley recently, Tyann, who's on the coaching staff, that they were as good as anybody. But here's a good shot for Reese Terwilliger. She gets out on the left side and puts one out of the reach of Bryn Gose. Back to a 1-point Huron lead. 14 serving, 15. Kaiser in the back row. And another, well, this one goes long. Now 16-14. Kaiser's had 3 aces. That's her first miss in serve. And it'll be back to the Tigers again. Heaven Gainey's turn to try. Huron serving much better in this third set. Kaiser from the back row goes down the line. Gainey with a great dig, but no time for the setter to run it down. Dale just watched it fall to the floor, and that's a kill from the back by Avery Kaiser. 5 in this set now. 16-15 our score. Huron still in front. Trading side outs. Terwilliger serves. Played up by Roselle. Knocked out of there by Dale, but Kaiser gets it away. Now Price actually with the attack. Dug out. There's a block for Schleckaway, denying Gose up front. Still on the Huron side. Dale misses at the top of the tape. It stays on the Huron end. And we are tied. Point to Pierce, 16-16. Terwilliger will go again. Near court to Farr. She'll angle one to her left. Roselle plays it up. Good set back to Dale. Price tried to block it and then keep it alive, but Emily Dale's tap is good for a kill. She only has 6 on the night, and I think normally she's one of the players that you really have to defend well. As we continue, Huron back in front, 17-16. Back row attack, no good here for Kaiser, as she'll miss this one. So Huron starting to inch closer. Huron has had leads late in both sets, or they've been right there neck and neck with the Governors in the upper teens or in the low 20s. Here actually scored the last 7 in that second set to win it, but here Gose will miss on the hook. It misses outside and out of bounds. Pierre will get a break and get the serve again. 17 serving 18. See if Pierre can get another late rally. Elise Christopherson will serve. Floats one back to Olivia Rink. Good pass up to Hines. Gose swings, but Cumbo is there. Now Christopherson back out to Price, and it's good. Remy threading the needle on that one. Hot shot down to the back row. And Remy Price with her 5th kill. Service point for Pierre, tied at 18. Christopherson ready again. She'll angle one to the right. Back to Rink once again. Hines sets up, but the miss this time for Carson Kaufman. And again, they wanted that slide, but Kaufman hit that one on the way up, misses it out of bounds. Point to the Governors. They have the lead. Timeout coming from the Huron Tigers.
The Pierre Fire Department has a strong and proud history of volunteering for our community since 1881. We have some great men and women who are serving our community, and we are always looking for more quality volunteers. No experience is necessary, as we provide training locally. If you are looking for the next adventure and an opportunity to serve your community, volunteer today. It's as easy as calling 605-773-7401 to get started.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
Riverview continues to win. They're up to 11-7. Mitchell continues to slip a bit, down to 9-7 on the season. Out of the timeout, Christopherson misses a serve wide right, so we've got a 19-19 tie. Governors come right back, though. They'll set up Sanchez outside, and Pierre with a bump set spike return. And it's good for Lily Sanchez, who in my recollection may have a season high in the kill column now. She's got 7. Price serves for the Governors. And the second touch by Hampton Hines, trying to keep it alive, had to play it out of the net. A Huron error and a Governor point. They've got a little breathing room here, a very little, but they were here. They've been here before. 21-19 our score. Here trying to sweep. Price played up by Ghost. Once again, she'll get it back, but she has to retreat. Couldn't get anything on it. After a long set, Christopherson goes long to Kaiser. Kaiser dug out by Huber. Back to the net. Schleckaway couldn't put it home. Another opportunity, but Sanchez will miss this time. Like the Governors had an opportunity. They certainly did, but just a little bit long from Lily Sanchez. 22-19 our score. Nope, it's 21-20. They put the score up on the wrong side. Here's Heaven Gainey. This one just misses long. Boy, I thought that one was down, but again, tough angle sometimes to see him from up here. Gainey's had a tough night. That's 8 errors for the Tigers here in set 3. Ill-timed some of these. Now 22 serving 20. Cumbo ready to go. Brian Rook at the scorer's table, ready to go. Addison, feet on the floor, hits a good line drive. Huron gets it up, and a good reflex keep alive. Governors come with the slide. No touch by the Tigers here. That's a miss for Terwilliger. That one stays in the net. And now Pierre has 8 miscues as well in this third set. 22-21. Govs by 1. Bryn Huber serves it away. Sanchez gets one over, but she follows through into the net. That'll be an error for Lily Sanchez. Serve played up, I believe, by Price that got too close. Getting back. Anybody's game. 22-22. Bryn Huber sends Christopherson retreating. Gets one up in the air. Kaiser. And here's a big hit for Dale. Hammers this one. Through the set attempt from Elise Christopherson. The Governors will take a timeout. Emily Dale has put Huron back in front now with 3 in a row, 23-22. A Coca-Cola timeout. We're back with more. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball.
Overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Good system, but a great dig for Bryn Huber, staring down Avery Kaiser, but now Bryn goes feet on the floor from the back row. Cannot get this one to be in fair play. It is long, and we're tied at 23-23. Peyton Schukart checking in up front for Huron. Carson Kaufman out. It'll be Lily Sanchez's serve, but before that happens, Huron will take a timeout. 23-23, good volleyball going on here. Can Pierre get a sweep? We'll find out after another 30-second Coca-Cola timeout. This is Pierre Governor.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Signage brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
The Governors with a serve. 23-23. Looking for the sweep for the Huron Tigers. Lily Sanchez serves out of the timeout. Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Goes, plays it to Hines. Emily Dale had to stay on the floor from the back row. Kaiser at the 10-foot line is through the block and down, and the Governors score the kill and put themselves into position to defeat Huron for the first time since 2008. I don't want to beat that dead horse, but that is quite a possibility, and an ace to finish it. The ace to Sanchez, and the Governors with a straight set victory in the Huron Arena. Serve was misplayed, and your final score on the Gales Gas Service scoreboard, the Governors 25-23 over the Huron Tigers in that third set. Your three-set sweep, 25-20, 25-19, 25-23. The Governors win their second in a row, and they up their record to 11-3 on the season, 4-1 in the ESD. Huron falls to 8-7 and 3-4 in conference play. Spirited win in a tough place for the Governors tonight in 3 straight over the Huron Tigers. They scored the last 3 points of the evening as well. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll get into the postgame. Postgame sponsored by Family Dental Offices in Pierre and Gettysburg, and that comes up in 3 minutes. Once again, use the for Gales Gas Service, who sponsors our scoreboard. Use their budget plan and keep full service. You'll stay warm all season long when it starts to get cold. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, your official home of the Governors, River 92.7 and DRGnews.com.
The team at Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg are devoted to spending time with each patient to answer all questions and address any concerns that arise. Family Dental wants all of their current and future patients to feel welcome and comfortable, and to have the healthiest and best-looking smile possible. They can take care of all of your family's dental needs with cleanings, checkups, implants, same-day crowns, and many other dental services. Dr. Ryan Jensen welcomes new patients too. Family Dental of Pierre and Gettysburg, caring for all of your family's dental needs.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Beck Motor Company is kicking off fall with up to $200 tire rebates along with 4 free oil changes. Enjoy $40 off a full detail on your vehicle. Nothing is missed with this hand wash and wax, carpets and seats, shampoo, and more. Take $15 off a light detail, starting as low as $75. Call us at 224-5912. Visit us online at beck-motors.com. Happy fall.
Every day, we're making a great deal better.
Dakota Storm Roofing is a locally owned roofing company in Pierre, specializing in both residential and commercial roofing services. They can handle your asphalt shingle, metal roofing, and flat roof needs. New construction, plus all types of roof repairs. They can handle the finishing touches, adding fascia, soffit, and gutters too. No job is too big or too small. For a free estimate, call Dakota Storm Roofing at 280-9794. Go to dakotastormroofing.com or find them on Facebook or Instagram.
Hey DQ fans, we happily invite all of you to join us for Miracle Treat Day, the day when all of your favorite Blizzard flavors come with a much-needed dose of hope. October 28th, for every Blizzard sold, $1 or more will be donated to your local Children's Miracle Network hospital, making Miracle Treat Day the most satisfying way to give back. Visit your DQ on October 28th and bring hope to kids in your community.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News App, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino from the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News App, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Well, sometimes volleyball can be quite satisfying. If you, in this case, are the Pierre Governors tonight, I think a satisfying win this evening. Tiffany Stoser, head coach, admitted to me she was a little nervous for some reason or another coming in here. I think, part of the reason was that she was pretty concerned about what Huron would do against the Governors, especially when Huron's on offense. I don't know. We didn't really talk about Huron's defense so much in the pregame conversation, but boy, I tell you what, Huron had that defense working. The Governors were kind of getting a little frustrated early on tonight, but they kind of figured some things out at the end in the second half of that first set. They were down 16-12. In fact, they were down 15-10, their biggest deficit at 5. But Pierre was able to come from behind. They scored 4 to tie it at 16. Huron got a service error after being up 17-16. The Governors scored 3. Then Huron served in the net again. And then the Governors traded a side out. They gave one back. But again, the Governor momentum stayed throughout that second half of that first set, and again they were down 15-10, but go on that 15-5 rally, and they win it 25-20, and that kind of set the stage, I think, for the rest of the night. It turned into a recurring theme. Huron had a good start in the second set. They were up 4-1, but the Governors scored 3 to tie it at 4, and we seesawed quite a bit. Pierre got a little bit of a breathing room up to a 12-8 lead, then 13-9, and trading side outs, but Huron hung around. In fact, from 18-16, a Governor lead that saw Huron score 3 in a row. They went up 19-18, but then the Govs came back and ended up scoring the last 7 points of that second set. So down 1 to winning by 6 at 25-19, put them up 2 sets to none. And the third set, kind of more of the same, but back and forth early, seesawing 3-2 Pierre, from 2-1 Huron to 3-2 Pierre to 4-3 Huron to 5-4 Pierre, and then from also 9-7 Governors. Then Huron scored 4 in a row at 11-9. They had the lead, but Pierre was able to come back, tie it up at 11. We were tied at 12. Huron got a couple to go up 14-12. It kind of stayed that way to 16-14. Then Pierre ties at 16. Huron up 18-16. Pierre scores 3. They're up 1. Huron with 1 point after that to tie. The Governors built a bit of a cushion at 21-19, but Huron was right there again at 21-20. In fact, the Tigers scored 3 in a row then to go up 23-22 after a Governor side out. But the Govs score the last 3, and they win it 25-23. So Huron might feel like they had certainly an opportunity to win all 3 sets tonight, but they weren't able to finish. It was the Governors who were just a little bit better down the stretch in each set tonight, and they win it in 3, 25-20, 25-19, 25-23. And it's Governor volleyball history if you want to talk about it. We mentioned 32 straight losses for Pierre volleyball to Huron, and all those fine teams that Shelley Budenhagen was able to put together. But the Governors have a fine team this year. In fact, the last win for Pierre over Huron was in October of 2008. The last 3-game sweep happened to be in the first round of the 2007 state tournament. 2007, you'll recall, was the year that the Govs were unbeaten all the way to the season until they ran into Josh Lean and his Rapid City Stevens squad in that state championship game. It's Governor history that people don't like to talk about sometimes, but that's the way it is. And a sweep once again for the Governors tonight. 20, 19, and 23, the first time since 07 that Pierre has been able to sweep this Huron Tiger squad. It's just it's hard to believe, but they tell me it's true. So, again, great night for Pierre. And persevering, like we were talking about, as the Govs did in Aberdeen. They were able to do that tonight and just continue. I think we'll ask the coach about it in a little bit, but I think in this case the Governors just believed that they were the better team, and that's the way it turned out to be at the end of each of our 3 sets. So that is the recap. Let's take a look at the stats in this one. And the Govs, there's a lot of even stats. In fact, Pierre has a 30-27 unofficially, 30-27 advantage in the kill column. The Governors with 12 kills from Avery Kaiser to lead the way. Lily Sanchez with 7 And then Remington Price with 5 tonight, Reese Terwilliger with 4, McKenna Schleckaway and Jenna Bush each with 1. A total of 30 on the board for Pierre. For Huron, as they spread it around, 7 different players scored. Pierre had 6, but Huron was 7. Bryn Ghost leads the way with 12, so she'll tie with Kaiser on my stat sheet for the unofficial match high. Emily Dale held in check tonight. She'll finish with 7, but then the production drops off from there. Hampton Hines with a couple of spot kills, Heaven Gainey with a couple of kills, Carson Kaufman with 2 kills, and Reese Roselle and Peyton Schuchart with 1 apiece. So 30-27, the Govs with the advantage there. In blocking, Huron was the team that was blocking much better when this match started, but they went a little bit quiet after that, and the Governors got 6 ace blocks here tonight, or 6-point blocks. One of them we went with a double with Avery Kaiser and Reese Terwilliger teaming up. Reese had 1 by herself, but McKenna Schleckaway had 3 ace blocks, and Lily Sanchez with 1 as well. 6 total for the Govs. Carson Kaufman had 2 defensively for Huron, 1 for Emily Dale. But serving is where the difference is in this one. 6-2 in the ace department. Avery Kaiser had 3 aces tonight. Christofferson, Sanchez, and Price with 1 each. 6 total for the Govs. 2 aces for Huron, Reese Roselle, and Hampton Hines with 1 each. Obviously, the Governors are returning serve pretty well tonight, but it's the service errors that killed the Tigers in the first 2 sets. As they had 6 errors in the first game, 6 in the second. Oddly enough, none in the third. But when they needed points and service runs, they weren't able to give it to themselves because they kept serving mostly into the net. The Governors did have 8 service errors, 3 of those in that third set. But still a better job in serve as the Governors will win that category. Then you look at the hitting errors and other errors tonight. Another even stat. Pierre actually with 22 to Huron's 21. Both teams had 9 errors in that third set, so definitely could have gone either way. But the thing about the errors in this one to me, Pierre's errors mostly not unforced errors. Huron had by far, I think, more unforced errors in this match than the Governors did. Even though Pierre has more errors, 22 to Huron's 21, but Huron, in addition to the serving errors, obviously they were the ones that just kind of missed on balls that were easy to pass in some cases. And I'm not saying it's the easiest thing to do. Everybody's been there. Everybody's had some issues and maybe relaxed a little bit on what should be an easy play. But those are some of the other things that kind of hurt Huron's chances tonight as well. Pierre wins at 25-20, 25-19, and 25-23. So the Governors trying to build another winning streak. They've won 2 this week, both on the road. Their next matchup will be at home against Harrisburg. Boy, it'll get tough when those Harrisburg Tigers come to Riggs High Gym on Tuesday night. Huron will be off for the weekend as well, and they have a matchup with a very hot Sioux Falls Roosevelt team coming here on Tuesday night. Roosevelt swept Mitchell in straight sets tonight in Sioux Falls. Still more to come, including a conversation with Tiffany Stoser, the head coach of the Governors, in our Family Dental postgame from Family Dental offices in Pierre and in Gettysburg. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we've got more on the way as you listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball, River 92.7 and DRGnews.com.
There's one place to watch Pierre Governor Sports online, and that's liveticket.tv. Go Govs Live is where you can find Pierre Governor Sports online. And the folks at Live Ticket thank all of the sponsors that help make sure this all brought to you for free. And if you'd like to sponsor Pierre Governor Sports, just call Live Ticket at 833-605-LIVE. That's 833-605-LIVE. Pierre Governor Sports. Watch them online with Live Tickets.
Chances are you're overlooking a big energy thief in your home or commercial building. The garage doors. But Overhead Door Company of Pierre can help stop that energy waste with a full range of insulated, weather-tight garage doors. Their residential garage doors give you insulated performance at an uninsulated price. And their Thermocore insulated steel doors give commercial buildings the energy efficiency they demand today. Find out more. Call Overhead Door Company of Pierre at 1-800-649-9905 and put a stop to the garage door energy thief.
Finances, retirement, and investments can all be confusing. Even though we have access to an infinite amount of information, often there is a disconnect between what we should do and what we are actually doing. That's why at Ranky Gray Wealth Management, our team has devoted over 35 years to bringing clear advice about reaching financial independence. The information you need and how to apply it is as simple as calling Scott and I at 224-5959 or visit rankygray.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial Member FINRA. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM and Ranky Gray Wealth Management are separate entities from LPL Financial.
No two breasts are the same. They're different sizes, different density, and they change over time. Sometimes they develop breast cancer. If you notice changes in your breast, call your provider to schedule a mammogram. Starting at age 40, put getting a mammogram with the Vera Breast Center on your yearly to-do list. We'll create a screening plan that makes sense for you. Find a screening location near you at avera.org/breast.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. The Governors sweeping Huron for the first time since 2007 and beating Huron for the first time since 2008. We've got a victorious head coach in Tiffany Stoser here who was coach. Admitted you were nervous coming into this one. Was it because your dad's picture is on the wall, or was it in the Hall of Fame, or was it because Huron was a really tough opponent and you didn't really know what to expect coming into tonight?
It was because Huron's a really tough opponent, and I didn't know what to expect coming in here tonight. Gosh, I watched their matches, their last couple matches, and they just do so many things, and they're hard to defend and pick up everything. You know, I gave our girls a list of weaknesses that I thought we could capitalize on, and a list of things that we had to do to win tonight, and then I got worried that I gave them too much, and they were going to make things too complicated. So they stuck to the game plan. What I'm most excited about is their mental effort. I mean, they never one time I thought looked like they slowed down. They just kept pushing, staying aggressive, and capitalizing on everything that they could.
And what I tell you, trust the kids, right?
That's what you told me. That's what you told me.
No, it just seemed like they're in a good place. But the way this match started, we were seeing Huron do things. I think Avery Kaiser probably had to be frustrated halfway through that first game. Everything she's hitting hard, they're sending right back. They're blocking at the net. They're playing pure volleyball in this case, the way things have gone this season. But something happened in that first game where all of a sudden, maybe you're changing your angles on the attack or something like that, but you're getting through the blocks, and then suddenly you started scoring.
Yeah, you know, I gave Avery a couple of spots. I'm going to take some of the blame for that. I gave Avery a couple of spots to aim for. Even if she just roll shot at it, I thought they were open. We talked about that before, and you know, she's trying too hard, and we needed to simplify things. So I said, look, let's see if they can stop you. And it didn't look like they could tonight. I mean, they blocked a few, but once she got up and started swinging hard, it didn't matter where she put the ball. It just worked out.
You know, and you're still, the passing is getting better. I'm going to go to the serving. They've got 2 aces tonight. Return of serve is always key. Tonight, pretty good.
I was mostly nervous. I said that to Coach Terwilliger right before the game started. I said I'm most nervous for our serve receive, not because I didn't think we've been serve receiving well, but Huron's always a great serving team. You know, they just they serve the line, they serve everywhere, and you know, tonight I thought they had many more errors than a typical Huron Tiger volleyball team. And so at some point I think they stopped and were just trying to get the ball over, and we were able to receive that pretty well.
You know, you're going to see this team again in less than 2 weeks, and one thing I think that will be different is the way I will assume that their serve percentage is going to get better. They were really struggling, it seemed. Maybe they're trying to serve aggressively. You can't fault them for that. The first couple of sets, those 6 errors in each one of them, and I mean, when they had opportunities to get momentum, they just kind of gave it back, and sometimes you just have to take what's given to you, and whether that helps or not, a win is a win, right?
Yeah, they were serving who we thought they were going to serve, and sometimes when you've got your mind made up where it has to go, you forget to serve the ball inbound, and that sounds, you know, kind of cheesy, but you're aiming so much on the spot it's supposed to be that you just forget what you're back there and what your job is, and I think that might have happened to them tonight.
So I mean, that helps you keep momentum obviously when you need it, and because every one of these 3 games things are pretty tight. What a finish in that second game! You score 7 in a row, and I mean, these are still you sweep them. And you win by 5 and 6 in that first one, but these 2 teams are neck and neck, it seems, in a lot of ways.
Absolutely neck and neck. The scores won't reflect how we battled out there. We found ourselves down a couple times. We were down most of the first set. We found ourselves down in that second set, and what I loved is they just looked at me and said, "We got it. We got this." They weren't stressed out. They weren't worried. Avery had a few errors in that first set, and she was smiling at me, and she's like, "I'll fix it," And that's the attitude we're going to have for the rest of this season. And the girls took care of themselves tonight.
And it's fun to talk about, but do they know the history of this rivalry? I actually did not. I was being fed information about how long it's been since Pierre beat Huron, and you're going back to those two state championship runner-up teams that in 07 and 08, but it's been a long time, and this is why this team is always so difficult to get the upper hand on.
Huron's always good. I mean, if you win, honestly, I didn't think we were going to win in 3. I thought we were going all night long. I thought we were going to win, but I am surprised at how well we just stayed with it mentally, and pretty much took them out of their game tonight.
Well, you thought tonight was tough. You got another one of those hot teams coming in Harrisburg Tuesday night, and they just seem to keep on winning, and they've got a lot of tradition in their corner as well. So what are we looking at Tuesday night? Finally, you get a home game, though.
Yeah, that'll be nice to have a home game. Harrisburg's coming in. They hit incredibly well. We struggle with teams that are tall, that are big, and that are quick, and Harrisburg's both those things. So spent a lot of time working on blocking. I know we seemed to block pretty well tonight, I thought, but we need to get better on our outsides. They've got quick outside hitters, and their defense just picks everything up. So we got quite a bit to work on. It's a different game plan than we did tonight or against Aberdeen, so we're going to have to change a few things up, but got 2 good practice days to work on it.
And you're trying to keep the roll going. You're 11-3 now, and again, fun to talk about. Maybe that's not the whole picture, but you're still solidifying yourself here in good shape with what now 7 matches to go in the regular season.
Yeah, each win makes it seem a little more real, and I said that the next 4 matches were going to be huge games for us, and 2 of those are against Huron. So it feels good to get one out of the way, but we've got big battles the next 3 matches.
All right, Coach, we'll see you Tuesday night. Go celebrate, all right?
Thanks.
Good win.
Thanks, Brian.
Tiffany Stoster and the Pierre Governors, a straight set winner here in Huron over the Tigers. We've got a couple of orders of business to take care of here in our post game. We've got the player of the game announcement. That comes after big plays of the game. We'll start there. Big play sponsored by Hermanson, Endodontics in Pierre, and we're back with that in 30 seconds in the Governor post game.
Quality comes first at Hermanson Endodontics. Dr. Ryan Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics strives to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but also provides the best possible outcome. They do this by effective and timely communication with your dentist and preserving as much of the tooth as possible using state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre.
Hermanson Endodontics, big plays of the game from Hermanson Dental. We've got, there's a couple of places we could look, but I think, again, we take a look at these sets that have these recurring themes, tight matches or tight games. Huron maybe seemingly getting the upper hand, but the Governors were able to come from behind in all 3 sets. I'm going to go right there in that first set, though. A couple of times we touched on the fact that Huron had that 15-10 lead, but a 15-5 rally. Governors were getting service points, but Huron was serving errantly 4 times in a row, in fact, and that was 4 one-and-dones. With the Governors out without even having to work for a single point when they weren't in serve themselves, and that 15-5 run at the end of the first set is basically where this match turned in the Governors' favor for good, even though second and third sets were very much in doubt throughout until the Governors scored 7 in a row to close out that second game to win it by 6, and they scored the last 3 from 22-23 down to win that third game 25-23, despite a handful of errors from both teams in that one. So the tail end of that first set is tonight's series of big plays of the game that are brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics in Pierre. And we've got candidates coming up for the player of the game, which is sponsored by Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Certainly going to pat the back of Bryn Ghost tonight, the 5'9 junior who is hitting hard and a match high 12 kills to match Avery Kaiser of the Governors. This evening, Bryn Gose was their stopper tonight when they needed points, and she certainly did not disappoint, in my opinion, as others perhaps from Huron didn't quite provide what we expected them to coming in. So Bryn Gose, an honorable mention in the losing cause tonight. But for the Governors, we've got a few to think about. We're going to do that. We'll take 30 seconds. You listen to this from Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre.
Anytime is a good time for Cowboy Country Stores in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Fill up your tank and your stomach. Heading to the campground, hunting the fields, fishing the waters, Cowboy Country Stores are ready for you. Feed the family while on the go with delicious food. Breakfast starting at 5 a.m. Fresh baked pastries, coffee, regular and breakfast pizzas, Federal Bird Stands, convenience with a capital C. Cowboy Country Stores and Champs Chicken on Euclid and Harrison in Pierre and in Fort Pierre.
Cowboy Country Stores with players of the game, and again, kind of a tough call tonight. It was one of those matches for the Govs where a lot of people contributed, but that's what you need to beat a team as feisty as the Huron Tigers on this particular evening in this particular venue as well. Avery Kaiser, as mentioned, 12 kills in on a block. She did have 3 aces, just an all-around effort for Avery Kaiser, which we've come to expect and appreciate time and time again. Lily Sanchez had 7 kills, which might be her highest point total of the year. Of course, she's doing most of the setting, but got some key swings in tonight. Got a block herself and an ace as well. And Reese Terwilliger and McKenna Schleckaway doing a good job defensively at the net, chipping in big time. But I'm going to go to Addison Cumbo, the libero, who stared down a lot of bullets from the Huron hitters. And Addison, to me, over the course of the season, she was our first player of the game with the win at Watertown that started the season. I thought midway through the season, I think that she had some matches where she struggled a little bit, but it does seem to me like she's starting to turn the corner a little bit, and certainly proud of the effort that she had tonight. I can't keep track of digs and things like that, but she stared a lot of them down and had a lot of good first touch passes. So Addison Cumbo, the libero of the Pierre Governors, is tonight's player of the game, with another T-shirt going in her direction from Cowboy Country Stores and River 92.7 Sports, noting her accomplishments. The Governors break a long losing streak to the Huron Tigers, and they beat them in 3 straight tonight. 25-20, 25-19, 25-23. They improved to 11-3 on the season. So Pierre will host Harrisburg on Tuesday night next week, a 7 o'clock first serve, 6:30 pregame. Pierre in Harrisburg. 1 week from tonight, a long road trip on a school night to Yankton, as we'll see the Gazelles for the first time this season as well. And then in 12 nights, we'll see this matchup again. Pierre will host Huron at Riggs High Gym for their second meeting of the season. Of course, it's high school football tomorrow night. The Governors will look for their 6th straight win when they take on the Watertown Arrows for the first time in 5 years. The last 4, Watertown's been in AAA. The Governors have not had them on their schedule, so it'll be a rivalry, an old ESD rivalry renewed tomorrow night. 6:25 pregame from Hollister Field. Phil Troutner Stadium will have a 7 o'clock kickoff right here. DRGnews.com with a live stream with the help of our friends at Live Ticket, and, of course, here on your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7, and also the DRG News app as well. So football Friday night, volleyball Tuesday and Thursday once again next week here on River 92.7. Before we let you go, remind you on the way to and from high school sporting events to buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That reminder from the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Thanks to Heather Williams in studio, to Caleb Brozick on camera and production for video, live video streaming as mentioned through drgnews.com. You can watch this one over and over from that website, drgnews.com, the River 92.7 page. For them, I'm Brian Oakland as well, and the Governors get a good win tonight on the road in Huron in straight sets. Your final Gales Gas Service scoreboard, it's Pierre 25-20, 25-19, 25-23. We'll speak with you again tomorrow night for high school football here in your official voice of the Governors, River 92.7 and drgnews.com. Good evening, everybody.